We're
10
ready. All
seconds.
right, guys, we're here back with another episode. Today we got my boy, The Truth Hurts. He's a chubby Muslim guy from England, and he says he's gonna debunk Christianity.
Can you
Truth
tell them that I
hurts.
got?
What
Can
go
you tell
on?
them that I got a hairline though?
He's got a hairline somewhat. It looks like he's got a hairline, but he refuses to turn his camera on. Actually, that's not, I wouldn't call that a hairline, brother. That's you've got a mop on your head.
Oh, just to say something quickly, disclaimer: that picture is not me.
Oh, okay. So
Yeah,
that's why I was like, yo, who is this? I don't remember
yeah,
your
yeah,
voice.
yeah, yeah, yeah. But next time I
Alright.
come up on my main account, you'll understand who I am.
Nah,
But
you
bro,
gotta turn it on today, bro. You said you're gonna do it today. What you mean?
nah, I will in a bit. All right, can we read John 20:17,
Wait, why
please?
did you make your profile picture some random chubby kid with a mop on his head?
It's a Christian boy here that does lives, yeah. And I
That's
told him I'm gonna
messed
go.
up.
Let
That's
me tell you, I
messed
told
up.
him I'm gonna go around and mock Jesus on his behalf, and I've been doing it like all
That's
day. But I've
messed
seen you,
up.
and I thought, let me ask you about John 20:17.
Okay. Wait, you're gonna mock Jesus?
On his behalf, yes, 100%, yeah. The Jesus in the Bible, not the one that we know.
I'm not gonna let you mock Jesus for too long,
I've
man.
not done it. I've not done it, bro. I've just
All right,
asked you
John,
about
what?
John.
Okay, John, what he said?
John 20:17.
John
And please do not
20.
tell me, just a disclaimer, don't tell me that Jesus turned off God mode anyway, okay?
Turn off
I,
God
wa-
mode.
he- at this moment, he's God, yeah, when he's speaking to Mary Magdalene.
Okay, hold on. Let me turn it. Let me put the camera. Put it on
This
the
is what you
screen.
lot claim.
Put it on the screen.
Should I just put it in the comments? Let me put it in the comments.
No,
2
no,
seconds.
it's already up here. It's already up here. I'm just
Okay, cool,
I'm literally about to
cool.
put it on the screen right now.
All right, thank you, bro.
All right, Jesus said unto her, touch me not, for I am not yet ascended to my Father, but go to my brethren and say unto them, I ascend unto my Father and your Father, and to my God and your God. Okay, what's the problem?
So I'm confused. So Jesus is going to his God.
Brother, this,
He's going to my God and he's God. Jesus has a
yes,
God.
yes,
Yes. Jesus has a God, but Jesus is God.
yes, brother. This is the one. I
Do
thought
they,
you were going to bring
do
me
they both have
something
the same
new.
knowledge? No. Don't do that. Don't run. Jesus has a God, bro. I thought he's meant to be God.
Yeah.
Yeah. So why is he returning to my God and his God? Why doesn't he just say he's God? Why is he returning to his God?
He's talking about his human nature.
I knew it. That's what I said. Don't tell me he turned off God mode.
When did I say he turned off God mode, though?
Hey, bro, it was his human nature.
I mean, that's
Don't
literally the answer for
touch
all of
me
your guys'
not.
questions.
No. I'm just wondering. I'm confused because it's like, huh? I ascended unto my father and your father, and my
Brother,
God and
let me
your
ask you.
God.
This is the part I don't
Huh?
get. Let's do this for a second. Okay,
Yeah.
you are a spirit and a body.
Here we go. Don't do confusion. Just answer the question. Why is he returning to his God
Is
if
that
he's meant to be
confusing?
God?
Is it confusing that you're a spirit and a body,
If you're gonna run away from it, I'd rather drop. Just answer
brother?
this question. If he's meant to be God, why is he returning to God?
I'm gonna tell
I
you.
thought God came down,
I'm gonna tell you, brother.
but I thought God came down from heaven into Jesus and became man God. So how is he gonna go back to God when God's already down on earth?
Okay, do you accept that Jesus has two natures?
No,
You don't.
nope. Why are you waffling? Don't
So
confuse people. This is
wait,
the problem. Look,
how's that a waffle?
confusing people and lying. This is why your hair is bold. Your skull is bold. God doesn't bless you with hair because it's like, bruv, stop lying. Yeah? Just answer the question. If God came down from heaven, why is he going back to his God? What God is he going to in heaven? What God?
Brother, I can't. This is a high IQ conversation, unfortunately. So if you don't want to have it, if you don't want to have this conversation, then forget about it. Do you have another question, bro?
Don't go. Okay. Can you read John 5:30 for us, please? Can you put it in the comment? I mean, in the thing, please. I got another question. John 5:30, please.
So you're just gonna show me a bunch of verses, tell me what you think, and not hear any
No, I'm
explanations.
asking you to explain it to me, but you
But
can't. This
you're
is the
not
problem
letting
with
me.
Christians.
You're not letting me explain
Don't
it.
confuse me. Can you go to John 5:30?
But you getting confused is in virtue of
You
your
just
IQ.
asked me, bro. You just asked me, do I have another question? Go on. Can you read John 5:30? Can you put it in the screen for us?
Can I control whether you get confused or not?
Don't worry, I'm already confused, so you can't even control it because I'm already confused, bro.
I could tell. What's the other one, John? What?
5:30, please. Thank you.
All right. I can of my own self do nothing. As
This
I
is meant to
hear,
be
I
God.
judge, and my judgment is just, because I seek not my own will, but the will of the Father which has sent me. Okay. What's the problem?
Who sent him?
Jesus has two wills. What's the problem?
Who sent him?
He dropped. Where is he?
Who sent him? They can't answer. Listen, guys, I've done this all day today. None of them could answer
Yo,
these
what are you
questions.
talking about in here?
Look, he's running away. He's acting like he can't read no more. It's okay, Bodie, man. We get it, bro. I'm confused as you're confused.
Truth hurts. Where you go, bro? We can't hear you. Can you guys hear him? Or am I tripping?
Of course you can hear me. I'm right here, bro. You know I'm here. But it's
I can't
okay.
hear
You
nobody.
can
Mom, are you
act
there?
stupid.
Yeah, I can
Oh,
hear you.
my
If,
microphone's
I-
messed
I'm a
up. Hold on, let
Christian.
me
Anyway,
fix
Do you
my
bro,
mind if I?
mic because I can't hear.
I'll go on to the next person and try them as well. But yo, Bodie, can I get a picture of you quickly? I only use your face to mock Jesus today. Thank you.
Mama, what's poppin', Mama?
Hey man, I'm just a Christian. I heard him say he doesn't accept hypostatic union or whatever. Do you know like the refutation for that or?
He's a Muslim, so he's not gonna ever understand it.
I
No
know
matter what you
they
say.
have it in their religion too, though. They have it
Hypostatic
in the
union?
Quran. Yeah, the Quran is both the word of Allah and also a book. And you can just tell them when I burn, if for example someone misplaces the Quran or burns the Quran or the Quran gets torn up, does the word of Allah get torn up? No, but the Quran is the word of Allah. It's a hypostatic union of being both the word and also a book. Like it's in their religion. They get it. They just don't care to.
Are you saying that? Are you saying that that's you're deriving that because of the fact that they get so offended when you burn it?
Yeah, exactly. Because also because metaphysically they do believe it's both a book with ink and paper and it's a physical object that can be destroyed, but it is also the eternal, unchanging word of Allah. At the same time, they have the exact same concept. They just don't care to understand because they would rather call you bald and ad hoc and all that shit and just make you feel bad because
No,
they just
I know what
don't
you're
want
saying.
to
I just think that if you were to push them on it, they would have to admit that it's not like the paper and pen and the ink is not the actual word of God. You know what I mean? Like,
No, yeah, no, but they would understand where you're coming from. 'Cause then you could just say like, "Hey, like you have the
yeah,
exact same concept."
yeah, you could kind of
But
hang on
anyway,
one.
that's all I
Yeah,
wanted to say, man.
I get you. I get you.
Take
Yo,
it easy.
Scary.
What
God
up,
bless.
Wally? God bless.
Check Discord. Me and my friends, we finally decided to open up the server where this is where 95% of my sources are.
Uh-huh.
It took a whole year to fill this up, bruh.
Okay, hold on. I did
You got
I did look into it the other day a little bit.
Oh, are you already in?
Yeah.
Oh, I know I thought I invited you, but I didn't see the invite link, so I just invited you again. Oh, if you
Yeah,
already
yeah.
in it, then yeah.
Yeah, I'm in there.
I'm,
This thing looks
okay.
insane.
Yeah, there's a lot.
Who are you are you guys advertising this to people or like how are you
We're planning on doing that. It's just that a lot of us have a lot to do with the university. Like the original owner, Scooby, good friend of mine's, who actually created the server. He's in uni right now. He's actually been studying for tests and stuff. So, but I'm co-owner since I came a little bit after he created. So we know each other for about a year and some months, and been filling it up ever since.
Okay. Well, yeah, anytime you guys want to, advertise it or whatever, you guys, whoever's watching right now, there's a couple people in here, but, give
Yeah,
Wally a follow.
all the sources are free. We don't get paid to do this, so we appreciate if you guys spread this out, bro.
Yeah. Yeah, Wally has good sources, and from what I'm showing here, they got them all organized,
Yeah,
scientific miracles.
mistakes. You can go from the embryology to the morality to
Mhm.
where to how does Allah descend. we got the different hadiths for that because some hadiths even verbatim say that he opened the gates of heaven, which is kind of confusing because there's another hadith that said that the Milky Way is the gates to heaven. So I guess Allah is coming through from the Milky Way to fucking get to the earth.
So yeah, guys,
Wanna say
definitely
hey?
follow Wally. Hello. Definitely, guys, follow Wally. He's got all the sources. If you guys are into like polemics against Islam, definitely Wally's a good resource to have. He can pretty much pull up any source you need.
Of course, bro. And how you been? You going back with the topic, ask a disbeliever about the Bible.
Basically, yeah, I think so. I've kind of been I'm finding it more peaceful just letting Muslims ask questions versus me trying to prove something to them because, well, I don't know. We might get back to it in a
Yeah,
second.
yeah. And by the way, the truth guy, the truth, he's a troll.
Oh yeah. No, I mean they're all pretty much trolls at this point. Look at users saying "Scary, you got raped by Umar" after begging him for 6 hours. You know, all you guys who love to say that, why don't you guys ever come up and let's talk about where I got baked? That's all I want to know. Just tell me exactly where we got baked. This is not that crazy. It's not complicated. So you agree that your God is always going up and down? Is that what you're saying?
He says he says what's wrong with saying he had two places at once. Like yo, I know, bro. You ever watch the Flash TV show and they can make like speed mirages for that?
That's what it is. It's a speed mirage.
Oh my god, that was too funny, bro.
Or did I get baked by Apex when he said Tahajjud is in the middle of the day for some people? Is that the one where I got baked? He said F a debate, let's fight. Bro,
He's
I got my little brother for you, bro. Don't worry about it. Bro, these guys are so feminine, dog.
W trouble, bro.
Gooner, who's Gooner?
Get to it, man. I don't know, bro. Maybe.
Oh yeah, and on that note about F a debate, let's fight. I just want to make a public service announcement. I'm telling you this right now. I'm reporting all of you to the FBI. Okay?
You're a school friend, bro.
Bro, like I'm not even joking with you. Public service announcement. I'm snitching. Okay.
I'm reporting you to the FBI.
You think I'm gonna have to deal? You think I'm gonna deal with all 50 million of y'all threatening me every day? No, I'm just collecting names on pieces of paper, and I'm just, bro. The FBI text me. Wallahi, they text me. I promise you, they text me, and I will be sharing all your names. It's nothing but 3 clicks. You go on the website, you go on FBI.com, you click on anonymous tip. Sometimes I don't even go anonymous, bro. I just be, yeah, it's me, bro. I'm snitching.
Yo, Frito, Cobra is like a man baby. He has a full-grown beard and all that. And he has the anger issues. I kid you not. I went up a live that he happened to be a mod on, and I was asking the host, why do you believe that Jesus like followed the religion of Islam? Then they came up immediately muted me. He didn't even say that. He just muted me as soon as he came up. He said, bro, he's like, okay, you fucking bitch. I was like, bro, what, are you good? All I said was he a Muslim, and I was like, yeah, I think a few things is that him calling God Father, him being crucified, or him being baptized. He said, shut the fuck up. He started kicking me. He said you should go to your room and unalive yourself.
Some of them say somebody. Cobra always says that, but somebody says snitchy hours. Yes, it's snitchy hours in here. I promise. And you think I'm joking? I sound like I'm joking. I'm not. I've already reported a couple people to the FBI, and the FBI has hit me back up and been like, "Yo, okay, what's their username? What application was it on? Can you send me some of the messages? This is happening. Okay, so keep bothering me. Go ahead. What's up, Rabbinic?
Bro, Cobra is like a genuine like I know the other ones, they just get mad, but Cobra's always like that. He's always angry, bro.
I know.
Yo, host, you gotta either send me the clip of us folding that Muslim or like post it because I want to post that so bad. It's just so funny. I can't.
I got you.
I'll title it like Jew and Christian fold like Muslim on a Twitter or something. We'll get some funny like some thumbnail in there.
No, I definitely can understand.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, Neo, bro, this is not fun because like it's so many of them. What am I supposed to do? Fight everybody? And then some of them don't even want to fight. Some of them want to like get you in trouble with like your school and your job and like what are we
They do
doing
not
here,
like they
bro?
have it's jihad, bro. It's
So,
online jihad.
some of them want to like just put your address out for no reason,
Yeah.
like to God knows who. Like you don't even know who you're dealing with half the time. Like bro, nah, just FBI, dog. FBI, Internet Crimes Department. It's very simple, bro. Like,
He's
jihad.
acting
Yo,
like they like
jihad. That's exactly what it is, bro.
they're so sad and they're so internally like fuck. I joined the live. It was between selfie Muslims and like these two girls. She had like an anime profile picture and the other one didn't like that. And so she started to insult her. And then I kid you not, off the rip, she put an alt. Didn't you say nude to that guy? Damn, yo. Like on an alt. Like she said that alt real, bro. And she was like, that's why your mom's a whore. Then they started getting like extremely because she said, I hope your father grapes you until you die.
Yeah, so I'm just letting you guys
Wallahi,
know.
they can't be saying this. Wallahi, they
Scary,
can't be saying
man.
What's up, bro?
How you doing, brother?
Hello, Paul.
Phoenix, cut it out. Phoenix, cut it out. Phoenix, no.
I'm just saying hi. What's wrong?
No,
I
I
didn't
already
say
know.
nothing.
I already know when you have this little cowboy thing going on. I already know where this is going, bro. No. All right, now I'm just doing a public service announcement to all these muzzies out here. Because you guys come from a third world country, right? So you guys don't know what the FBI is. You guys just think, oh, yeah, I could say whatever I want. And no proof. You guys don't have no proof. We got proof, okay? We got proof.
Scary. Can I ask you a request? Can we have like one day where we did exactly when we first met, where we just read funny hadiths?
Okay, yeah, but not today, though. Not today. One day,
Not today. Okay, yeah, not today. But
No, what was it? Wasn't there one with like 10 like guys like all like, and like Muhammad took him to his bed or something like that. I remember that.
Yeah. There was
Right?
there was people coming in, and Muhammad. It said like Muhammad serviced them or something, and the next guy came in. And he got
Oh
serviced.
hell
It
no!
was weird.
Hell no.
I gave that one to you.
But Allah said it's okay, so I think he's good.
Yeah.
And he was on, and he was wearing Aisha's lingerie, right?
He got it in a vision. It was in a vision. He got it, and he was like, "All right, it's okay."
So
Hello,
but
Paul.
yeah. All right, guys, let's reset. Let's everybody be nice, be respectful. We're here. I know Muslims are not going to come up probably for a hot minute, but anyway, we're trying to explain the Bible, the Old Testament or the New Testament to Muslims. So if you have a question about the Bible and you're a Muslim,
I'm a Muslim.
come up. Who's a Muslim?
I'm Muslim.
Oh, you are? Oh, go ahead. Totally my bad. I didn't see you.
I'm Muslim.
All right.
How are you?
I'm a mechanic. Go ahead. I'm good, brother. How you doing?
Yeah. I'm good.
You have a question? You want to ask us something about the Bible?
Yeah. Why is it that you don't agree with the Bible, like it's corrupted and whatnot? A lot of Muslims don't agree with the Bible.
You don't agree with it? Why?
No, I'm asking why is it like that? I'm asking why is it like that?
What? Why is what? Like what?
Like, why do we not agree with the Bible? Like, from my own point of view.
Wait, how
Like,
do we not agree with the Bible?
no,
Explain.
why is it that we don't agree as Muslims? We don't agree with the Bible from my own point
Because
of
you
view.
guys believe amongst your ulama that Torah is corrupted. Like, you believe the New Testament and the Torah is corrupted. So if you believe it's corrupted, you don't believe in it.
For me, I don't take to that. I believe that there's some truth in
Alaikum.
it.
Wait, you believe it's preserved?
I believe there's some truth in it. I don't believe it's fully corrupted.
Yeah, I know you don't believe it's fully corrupted. I'm saying you still believe it's corrupted though. Like whether it's a little bit or a lot, it doesn't matter.
Yeah, the
Yeah,
problem
exactly.
the problem with you guys saying that is then you guys pick and choose what's corrupted and what's not corrupted, right?
And it's
So
circular because you get it from Muhammad.
yeah.
But I'll
So
make it simpler, right?
At the
You
same
call
time,
I have a
you as a
small
Muslim
question.
you as a Muslim can't call God your father, right?
no, at some point, it was allowed.
Oh, so you're saying it was abrogated?
Bro, I love this new argument that they came up with. Okay, let me ask you a question. Where do you guys get the concept that it was allowed? Is it in the Quran?
From different sources,
From different
not
sources.
necessarily the Quran.
Wait. So you get it from the Torah, basically. Wait,
Right.
so you get it from the Torah. So basically the Torah was reliable.
So, yeah. So you take the action from the Torah, but the way that the Torah uses it is incorrect. You see how silly that is?
No,
No,
it's
it's
not like
actually misunderstood, bro. Can I have a
you
say?
guys.
Go ahead, brother. Go ahead.
You guys have interpreted it wrongly, like taking it as an actual father and whatnot, and I don't like that.
Wait, there was
I have a small question with
Go ahead, brother. Go ahead.
with regards to the Trinity. Ask a
Okay.
disbeliever. You're Christian, right?
Yeah, but let me just give you one more though. So you know that you guys say that the Father it was allowed, but now it's not allowed because people started to misuse it. So what about when God spoke in pluralities, when he said "let us" and "we"? Why didn't you abrogate that since that
Yeah,
started
This
to
is
get
the royal plural.
since that started
that's the
getting
royal.
uh-huh.
That's
It's the
I know.
royal
Yeah, but
plural.
Christians started to misuse it for the Trinity. So why didn't you abrogate it?
no, because you guys read your ideology into our text.
Okay, brother. Never mind.
It's
Never mind. Go
part of
ahead.
the Arabic grammar, by the way. Yeah.
Go ahead, Imad. What's your question, bro?
Yeah, my question is as follows, right? 2026 years ago, there was a Trinity. There was the Father, the Son, and the Holy Ghost, right? After the resurrection, the body of Jesus has been taken up.
You're a kafir.
So now, what is existing up there? Is there a Father, a Son, and a Holy Ghost, or are they one now?
There's still three persons up there.
So you worship three, not one.
No, it's one. They share the same essence.
Actually, you have four: the Father, the Son, the Holy Ghost, and the body. The Son has been the Son has been is eternal, right?
The what's eternal?
The Son has been born since eternity, correct?
But not an incarnation. No, he didn't have a flesh in eternally.
So basically, now there's a flesh and bones. There's a man upstairs, right? A human being like me and you
Now there is, yeah.
has been raised from the dead. Yeah. So for now
Apparently-
we have four or three.
Apparently now there is flesh. Why? What? There's no, brother. It's just two natures. It's still one person though.
Three natures, not two.
Two natures.
Father, Son, and the Holy Ghost.
Do you know what I mean when I say nature, brother? Nature is like you can consider the nature for your understanding as the body.
All right. So basically, the Father is the God, right?
That's not the
Let
Father
me
alone.
understand it. Can you explain it?
The Father alone is not the God. No.
The one truly God, and Jesus, who you have sent, eternal life. He is the one only true God, right? As per the Bible.
Yeah, in that context, sure.
So he is the one true God.
In that context.
All right. So the Son is not a true God, and the Holy Ghost is not a true God.
Jesus was speaking from his.
Explain
divine
to me,
nature,
yeah. Let me
right?
understand.
Jesus was speaking from his human nature at that point.
All right. I have an issue understanding the Trinity from that. Excuse me for using the language. Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
What
I have
language do
only
you
one
speak?
true God, and that's it.
What language do you speak,
Well,
Ahmad?
I speak Arabic.
All right. Okay. Let me just give you an example.
I speak Arabic and
All right,
English.
I got you. Let me give you an example of how Christians derive Trinity. So remember, first of all, understand I'm not a Christian. Okay, I'm just telling you how they do things.
Ah, okay.
Okay, so
All right.
they're deriving this from the language itself. Okay, and so let me ask you a question. So would you say that Jesus is the word from Allah?
Yes, he is the word
Okay, so is the word of
from
Allah?
Allah. Yeah.
Okay, is the word of Allah divine?
Yes, but it's multiple. It's not only one word.
Brother, you don't have to try to preempt the argument. Just listen to my question. Is the word of God divine? Yes. Is the word of Allah eternal?
Yes, it is. No, it isn't.
You believe the word? Okay, well, that's where we disagree.
All right,
It
let's
depends.
discuss it.
Huh?
It depends on what you are saying by the word of Allah, because it's coming to different.
The word of Allah that has been
Go
spoken
on.
to Abraham. Do you
Go on.
have them?
In terms of promises,
That's not what
the
I'm
promise
saying.
of
So
Allah.
that's not what I'm saying. Is the word of Allah always existed, right? I'm not talking about the word of
Uh,
Allah that He put into the Quran. I'm talking about the word of Allah
what
always existed.
what Allah has told us in the Quran regarding His word, if the seas are an extension of God's words, the seas will perish and God's words will not finish. Even if you take of their exact
All
same,
right, all right,
or even if
all
you
right.
double
Okay,
them.
let's do it this way.
So
Let's
the
do it this
words
way.
of Allah are multiple. Yeah.
I got you, brother. This is what I want you to do, Imad, because I don't understand why Muslims have a hard time with this. I'm not trying to prove to you that Jesus is God. I'm just trying to show you where other people derive the idea. Okay? And so if you're going to
Yeah.
sit here and tell me that it's impossible, you'd actually be wrong. You'd be
In which
literally
sense?
wrong. So because you would have to draw a logical contradiction, and you guys can't do that. Okay? So what I'm trying to tell you is, okay, the word of God is divine. And okay, let's say you don't want to say the word of God is eternal, but you know the word of God came before creation, right?
Exactly.
In which sense? I'm not catching your idea. Yeah, explain it more.
God created through His word.
Through His will, not His word. Yeah, or through His word. Yeah, yeah. Okay, yeah, I agree.
Okay.
Continue. Yeah.
Okay. So we have the word of God being divine and existing before creation, and then it was used to create all things. Okay. So
His command.
now,
Yeah.
now is the word of God God?
No.
Okay, so it's distinct from God, right?
Yes.
Okay, so now we have something separate to God that is before creation, divine, and through which all things were created. So
All
this
right.
is why Christians say, "Oh, then that word must be God."
In the same logic, God has created the universe with His word, with His will. He commanded the universe to exist, and it existed. We
Yeah,
see
exactly.
dying stars, we see dying black holes, we see a lot of things disappear, and they live and
Again,
die.
Ahmad, I'm not trying to tell you that this is the definitive proof. I'm just showing you where they derived the idea.
Okay, but it doesn't. It's not logical, or it contradicts itself
Where's
by
the
actual.
contradiction? This is the problem. Where's the contradiction?
I'll tell you where the contradiction is, or how I see it as a Muslim. God has willed Abraham, right? The existence of Abraham was the choice of God and the will of God, and Abraham was created, peace be upon him, right? Now Abraham is dead and he perished.
Okay.
Does that mean that the word of God perishes and the will of God perishes? Or the word of God and the will of God is not of God's essence?
I'd say you're wrong
Did you
there.
catch my logic?
I don't know what you're saying. I don't know what you're saying.
Okay, I'll rephrase it in another way. How can I say? Okay, a dead star, a sun that has died. The creation of the sun and the existence was the will of God.
Yo,
God has willed that sun to be created, and the sun has lived its life, and then it died. When the sun dies, or a planet dies, or is destroyed, does that mean that the will of God has been destroyed? Your great grandfather has been created by the will of God, and now he perished. Right? He doesn't exist anymore. Does that mean that the will of God perished and did not exist? So the word of God and the will of God does not have the essence of God. It has His commands. You catch my logic, right?
I think I do, but it's okay, brother. I'm not, again, once again, I'm not trying to tell you that this proves the Trinity. I'm just telling you where the foundation is. Like, this is how it starts. This is where they're getting the ideas from.
I understand you, yeah, and I'm
Okay.
telling you the
Now,
logical fallacy of it.
it's
Yeah.
not a logical fallacy. You didn't draw a logical fallacy. If anything, the only thing you drew there was the possibility that the will could also be God. That's the only thing that you drew, because you say, "Oh, so the will of God made the sun." Okay, was the will of God for the sun to stop burning one day? Yeah. So his will didn't stop. His will continues. So again, I'm just giving you the foundation right now. That's the linguistic version of it. Now, on top of that, you have other things like Jesus saying, "Before Abraham was, I am," or Jesus saying, "I am the first and the last," or Jesus saying, "I'm the Lord of the Sabbath," or Jesus saying, "I forgive sins," or Jesus receiving worship, or Jesus saying, "Pray in His name." Right? When you add all those things, then you see, oh, okay, they really are calling him God.
That happens only in John. The rest of the Bibles don't have this.
The whole
Yeah,
Bible,
those has in Revelation.
everything that I just told you, only like half of it was from John. All those verses that I
Probably,
just
yeah.
gave you. Yeah.
What's
So
your belief? What's your ideology? You believe in God?
I believe in God, but I think all you guys, unfortunately, are making stuff up. That's what I believe.
Where do you see it? Yeah.
Huh?
Where do you see it? Where do you find that we are making stuff up?
Yeah,
Me
because
personally, I follow. I don't make up anything.
yeah, so to me, it looks like the Jews made up a cool story, and the Christians made a part 2 of the story, and then the Muslims said, "Oh, both of those stories never happened," and they try to make a part 3. So
Exactly. That's exactly what I think as well.
All right. Okay, as a believer, you believe in God, but you don't believe in religions, right?
right.
Okay. Don't you believe that every weapon has a manual? Every manufacturer has a manual for his product.
No,
Yeah.
no, I don't believe that.
Where do you disagree with this?
I've bought in many Chinese products that don't have manuals.
All right.
So,
Assuming so, all right?
but let me just say one other thing. So I
Tell me.
believe that my God, the one that I believe exists, he is in his wisdom, he's allowing us to get to know him through our experiences, through our individual unique experiences. If everything came with a manual, then we would all be having the same experience, and we wouldn't be necessarily getting to know God in his fullness. To me, what you just described is idolatry.
Why?
Because I want
My perception as a Muslim, I have a DNA. I have been pre-programmed. My DNA is unique, just like yours. Yours is also unique. There's only could
correct,
be one
correct,
of your copy.
correct.
Within that DNA, there's triggers. Your skin color, your height, your liver, your full design has already been pre-programmed by your DNA. All right. So accordingly, but we are similar in nature, but we are different in characters and in experiences.
Yeah.
But we are similar in logic. We're similar in logic.
Yeah, but that's the problem with your cookie cutter explanation of having a manual. You're having different people who have completely different sensibilities, but you're saying you all have to follow the same rules. That doesn't make sense.
Yeah.
Some people are
I'll tell you.
naturally inclined to be more violent, more everything, right? Some people could be more
Yes.
Some people could be hypersexualized. Some people could be gay. Some people could be whatever, more emotional, more feminine, more masculine, right?
I agree.
But you guys want it to be where no, you have this male prototype, and then the Quran only fits for those people.
Okay. Let's let's discuss it together. Let's have a brain exercise, all right, or a thought exercise. Me, I've been born in Lebanon. I'm Lebanese, all right. You've been born in America. Your environment and the area where you have been brought up with your mom and dad, and my mother and my father, we have different experiences in life. We have experienced life differently. Still, though I have been born on the opposite side of the planet with a different culture, I have managed now to get on your show and sit down and discuss it with a language that we both can agree on and disagree on. We both have the same logic as human beings, regardless of the completely different environment and the complete different languages that we were brought up and experiences. We can sit down, me and you now, and agree on logic and common sense. Right? So your upbringing, my upbringing, we did not differentiate a lot. Though we are completely different.
That's wrong. We would differentiate.
How do you see the differentiation? We have the same orientations as human beings of right and wrong.
No, just I'm pretty sure even amongst your friends who grew up in your town, right? They grew up with you in your town, and probably you guys hung out together every day. They're very different.
Yeah.
Right? Like I know
my brothers.
Friends. Yeah, but I know, for example, my friends.
My brothers and sisters, we've been raised in the same house.
I understand that. Even brothers and sisters, exactly. There's different levels of. Would you agree? For at least one thing, there's different levels of bravery, right?
Yeah.
Where does that come from?
That comes from our understanding. Some of them are preset by genetics. I agree with this.
Yeah.
For example, me personally, I don't know fear. I cannot fear. I don't know why.
You're a psychopath.
I don't fear. Yeah, probably. Yeah, I'm also
that's true.
an inventor.
That. I've seen people that are like that. I know. I've grew up with friends that are like that. I have one friend that when we used to go out, he used to fight 20 people at the same time. I'm not gonna do that.
Yes, yes. I do that shit.
But it's different. It's different, right? It's different.
It is, but at the same time, it's a character that I was raised. Maybe because I grew up during the civil war in Lebanon. I was when I was born. I was born in 1976. I'm 50 years old now, so I've seen a lot, and I've traveled throughout the planet, understanding, having different experiences. You did not experience war or living in a war. I have that experience. I had to live through a civil war. Then we traveled to Saudi Arabia at the age of probably 11 or 12. Yeah. In Saudi Arabia, I had my dad is an aircraft engineer, so I managed to meet. We lived in a compound where I started meeting Americans, British, Italians, Indians, Pakistanis. I met all planet Earth, man.
Yeah. No, I get it. I totally get it. Yeah, I just don't like being too rigid with my understanding. I think everyone has their own life, and I think they should be allowed to live it as they best can to make themselves as happy as they can be. You get what I'm saying?
I disagree with this. Yes, I understand what you're saying, but I disagree with it.
I know.
I understand, and for us as men,
you're Muslim.
No, as men. Yeah, I'll tell you why. As men, me and you as men, we have, as a straight man, I have a tendency to love women. All right? And there's never enough, man. Yeah, we're men. We understand this, man.
Yeah. But of course, so let's think about it. Let's be honest about this, because I had a conversation with somebody the other day. I mean, are you married, or you've been married your whole life?
Yeah, I'm married. I have 3 boys and a girl.
Okay.
4 children. Yeah.
All right. So, this guy was telling me the other day that, Allah, he knows how men are. He knows our nature, right? Like you said, we want a lot of women. That's basically true. But what about women? What do women want?
Yeah.
If you left
they
women,
want provision. They want protection.
Yes. But if you left women to do whatever they wanted, no rules, what would they do?
From my understanding of women, and us men are less simple than women. Women are more complicated. Yep. What I've seen from women, they want security, they want provisions, and they want protection. Yep. They want to be with a guy who can provide for them and the children, who can protect them and their children. In basics, That comes in a different form and shape. They want a successful man, they want a rich man, they want the bad boy.
Yep.
That's where the bad boy syndrome comes out, you know?
Okay, but let's just say, because I don't want to offend anybody, but we both know if men are left to do whatever they want, we know what they would do. But if
Exactly.
if women were left to do whatever they want, they also have
Yeah.
things. They also have certain things. Okay?
Yes, exactly. Yeah.
Okay. What I see is that in the Quran or the Islam, you are literally basically allowed to do whatever you want.
No,
You want-
no, we're not.
What it goes against your nature? What part of your nature do you have to control?
I can't go around committing adultery. I have to get married. For me to be with a woman, there has to be a covenant between me and her, a marriage. Yes, I can have four, but four only. I cannot go around marrying as much as I want. Once I have, you're a man, man. How many are enough?
What do you mean four only, bro?
What's your
Four is more than enough, bro.
Let me ask you something. What's your good name? Sorry, what's your good name? I see Scary Hour.
Scary.
What can I call you?
You call me Scary. That's fine.
I'll call you Scary. Okay.
You want to tell
Scary,
me that,
as
bro?
a man, me and you,
Four women, all those emotions and all these questions. Hell no, that's too much already. Four is crazy.
Nah, man. Let me ask you
I've
something. Let's
never
be
heard
real.
before. I can't lie
In
to you.
reality, you're from your society. You're an American, right?
Yep.
All right. In the American society, how many guys have baby mamas?
All of them, basically.
All right, exactly. And for example, an average of an American guy currently, I'm not quite sure. I don't live there, so I don't understand the culture properly. But from your knowledge, one single man, how many baby mamas usually he has, approximately?
It depends. If they're good looking guys, they might have a lot. If they're not, none of them. Zero.
That's natural. That's the normal. That's when you're given your freedom and we're given choice, and no one is pressuring you. This is what a human being does. Allah controls this.
Yeah. So.
That's the normal. You
So
take a
what I'm-
person, take away religion.
So Imad, okay, let's go full blown Islam. Okay, full blown 7th century Islam. They were having four
Yes.
wives plus unlimited concubines.
Yes.
Okay. What about women?
Women,
you can
women,
hit
they have a
them.
different nature.
You can hit them, right? You can
No,
tell
we
them.
don't. We
You
don't
can
hit
tell
them.
them they have to completely cover like this. They can't go
All right,
outside. They can't talk to nobody. Come on, man. Let's be
all right,
honest. here.
you want to get real?
The
Let's get
angels
real.
the angels will curse them if they don't sleep with you.
Yes,
Come on, like
yes. I'll tell you why. Us as men, women control sex, right? They control sex. We control money. We control protection. We don't control sex. Sex is the only one who controls the accessibility of the sexual interaction is the women only, right? And us as men having sex is very crucial to us. It's almost mechanical. It's a necessity. To women, it's about emotions and it's about feelings and it's about stuff. They function sexually, though we do the same act, but we do it based on a total different drive. Us as men and them as women.
yeah.
So basically, to them, you have to romance them, you have to have dine them.
I
and,
agree with you,
know,
Emma, but this is what I'm trying to say. So look, in all the religions started like how you're saying, right? In the beginning, all the religions were like that. The man had his place, the woman had her place, right? But it never sticks. That system never sticks. Somehow the women always escape, right?
Sorry. Where do you find that? Let's see what happens. And as an observer of the American culture, sometimes I feel sorry for you guys. All right, I see what's going on. I come from a different culture. What happens when you give the choice of divorce? Okay, if you go and read statistics, you will notice that more than 80% of the women initiate divorce.
What do you mean the choice of divorce? What do you mean?
Yeah, The freedom, or you talk about freedom of choice.
So women don't have
Women,
the so
yeah,
women don't have the choice of divorce in Islam.
they do. They do.
He said, "What happens if you give it?" So you give it then.
What? Yeah, yeah. Let me tell you something. Yeah, you're not married, right?
Stuck for Allah.
You have children? Astaghfirullah. That's why I feel sorry.
Brother,
Getting married is a beautiful thing. I've
Assalamu
been
alaikum.
married.
Brother,
Walaikum
who wants to marry in an American
See,
society?
but this is what
Like
I'm trying to tell
he's
you,
running
Imad.
away from the marriage,
Yeah.
right?
So Imad, this is what I'm trying to tell you right now. Like for example, this question right now: are you married? I don't want to get married. I have a
Right.
really hard time when I'm too close with somebody for too long. I want to run away. I want to escape. Right?
It's a beautiful thing, man.
So what
It's a
happens
beautiful
for
thing when
me?
you have your
So I
headrest.
go. So
I'll
wait.
tell you
So
what
I
happens.
so I go to hell because of that. Because I want to be free. So I go to hell.
No. I'll tell you what the difference is. Imagine if your woman loves you. Once she obeys only you. You walk into the house. Your house is tidy. Your food is ready. Your clothes are your children are well taken care of. You find peace in your house. Not another man. Not another scary guy who's your equal.
I don't want peace. I don't want peace in my house. I want to be by myself in my house.
No, seriously, scary.
I'm
It's
serious.
the best. I've been married for now almost 20 years now. My son is almost 18,
No, I agree
right?
because you like
It's the
it. You like that.
I love it. I love it. Yeah,
Okay,
starting a family, having
but
kids, and having an obedient wife in the house. It's not bad. It's not bad. Let me ask you something. Usually, women they mate on the same level and above.
right,
Men they mate on the same level and below.
right.
Technically, any woman who will agree on you or will give you access to sex, she sees you as
higher. Yeah,
she sees you as higher than her, right?
right.
So obedience is a must. She sees you more successful, more strong. She will not take you if you are similar to her.
Right.
Accordingly, if this is your nature and you see me as the man and you give me that sexual access, I am not your equal.
Right.
You got my point? It's that's why I feel sorry for the American people when I see she's not your equal.
Yeah, Ahmad, I agree with you, but this is why I don't like religion because you can have that exactly what you're saying naturally. If the woman actually respects you, right? And people can put bad labels on it, or whatever, but I could just simply say, oh, if a woman truly respects you, she will naturally act like that. Right? You don't need to
I believe so, yeah.
you don't need to put a book to say I have to be the leader and you have to be the submissive, because then what ends up happening is like you sound like you're probably you probably have certain qualities that maybe women look at you and they see how you act and they say, you know what, okay, I respect this guy. But not
Yeah, I'm
everybody
manly,
has
man.
those
Yeah,
things.
I'm manly. Yeah.
Okay. So for you, the Quran works perfectly. You get what I'm saying? But I know
Why would
for
you believe for you it will not work? Yeah.
no, I'm not saying for me it won't work. I'm just saying I know a lot of guys that it wouldn't work for at all.
In what sense? In what sense?
Because they're not manly or they're not good looking or they're not hardworking or whatever it might be. They're just not those things, right?
Look, living as a Muslim for the past 50 years, I've been to Canada, I've been to the States, I've been around, living as a Muslim, I noticed I am regarded as different or as something different. I don't agree with, I still have my mentality when I was in Canada, and when I go to the States, I act like a man. If a woman, starts talking to us, look, woman, chill out, huh? You got, I this is my masculinity, and that attracts them more. By the way, it's
Yeah, I
not like
understand, brother.
they
I don't disagree with you,
yeah.
brother. It's a thing, but that's what I'm saying. The Quran was made for people like you. You get what I'm saying?
for
It works.
people, yeah.
Yes, for people
For
like
you also, any normal person. Let me tell you
it's
something also.
I'm also
Yeah,
that's why I'm also very inclined to like if there wasn't if there was nothing to do with child marriage and believing in an Arabic God and maybe no
let's
right hand possession, I could see myself being a Muslim because I do agree with a lot of the structure of, the man is the head of the house and a woman has to be submitted. I agree with all
Structure,
that.
yeah.
I agree with that,
It's
and
it's
that's
an
yeah.
institution.
But again, I also know that that's not for everybody. I know it's not because, like I said, I've seen
let me
it. I've
ask.
seen it.
Yeah, I agree with you, but let's discuss the child marriage. Usually, men, or let's say women. Let's go to the women. Let's see their choices. In America, when you gave the choice for teenagers, if they are pregnant, they have the right to have a miscarriage or to continue and having a baby. What did your women choose at 12 and 13 years old? Did they choose to become mothers and you had something called teenage pregnancy? Or they chose not to be mothers? What is the choice of women?
Not to become mothers nowadays.
But some of them, what is the percentage of people who keep the baby?
Low.
Low, but available, right? So basically, some teenagers at 12 and 13 and 14 and 15 and 16 years old, if they are given the freedom of choice to have intercourse and to be pregnant and to be mothers, do they have such choices?
Yeah, no, I get what you're saying, that we end up having, we end up having low birth rates and abortion, a lot of abortions. Yeah, that is
The problem is you don't allow them to marry. You don't allow them to consummate the marriage. If there's a 13 or a 14-year-old who chooses to become a mom and chooses to raise a child, you give her that freedom.
Yeah, so
She's given that freedom.
I agree with you. So if your highest priority is for your society to have a lot of children, then yes, again, Islam is good for that. Obviously, we can see.
No, that's not what I'm saying. I will tell you what my argument is. If you give choice to people, usually men, we like older or younger women.
Younger, obviously,
Why?
because they look better.
That's our nature.
Right.
And women, when they go out and they want to dress up, they dress up to be their age or younger.
Younger.
Why? They want to attract a male. So
Yeah, but
marrying
brother,
young, it's a preference.
But
It's a human preference.
There's a limit to that, though. There's a limit to that. Even me.
Where's the limit? Yeah.
I don't know where the exact limit is, but even me, when I see like a 19-year-old girl, it's not the same as seeing a woman. You know what I'm saying?
I get it. I have the same preference. By the way, I don't like them young. I like them old. Since I was, me personally, I think since I was, I think,
so what I'm saying
16.
is, so now imagine, okay, even 19, in my mind, it's already getting like, oh, this is a little weird. Like this, she's awkward.
She's too foolish. Yeah,
she's awkward. We can't have a good conversation. Her, she looks a little childish. So now imagine 18, 17, 16, 14. Then hell no, bro. Hell no. That's crazy.
Now imagine you get a girl from Dagestan. Dagestan. A 15-year-old who's been raised in a home. Right?
Brother, I don't even
want
to have this conversation.
The mindset is different.
Brother, let's skip. Let's not play in the gray area of that age. Let's talk about
Got it.
9-year-olds. 9-year-olds, bro. Come on.
Okay, let me ask you something. What do you think 100 years ago was the legal image in the States? The legal age in the States?
Yeah, it was low.
It was 9.
Okay, sure.
Why was it? Why 100 years ago it was okay and legal by the government, and now it's changed? Our life has changed. Our interaction, our life necessity has changed. I totally agree with it now. A 9-year-old is completely off.
Yeah.
Right? But if you go down to...
But let me tell you something. That's actually wrong because women today are maturing faster than before.
Okay, continue.
So because we have better diet and there's hormones in the food, we mature. The women hit or whatever. Yeah, women hit puberty a lot sooner.
But the mindset of women today, do you consider them as mature or less mature than before? In taking responsibility and taking accountability for what they're doing?
Yeah, in that sense, they're probably a lot less mature, yeah.
Probably, yeah. So basically, maturity is a mental state, not a physical state. Physical
Yeah,
state is also included, yeah. But
I agree.
let's say physically, puberty is maturity.
Yeah. But what happens with
Assuming
that?
so.
I understand that. But that's also correlated to suffering, essentially. So
Yeah.
yeah. So
Everything is a suffering, man.
no, I know that. I know that.
Every
But
day we suffer,
what I'm
man.
saying is that so typically the when a culture is not developed, right? Then yes, you end up having more of a traditional, hierarchy where the man is in
Yes.
control and the woman is falling back. But once society flourishes, it's harder to keep that together. You get what I'm saying?
Yes, I understand your concept, yeah. But it's, let's say, what do you consider as a flourished society where everyone, once you go to a flourished society where you have gave equal rights for all of the people who are living, men and women, in that society, what do you think the tendency of the society will become once you equalize the law?
Yeah, fall apart.
No, the natural tendencies will be pronounced. If you take
Yeah.
away all the the legalities, if you take them all, then the
Exactly.
natural tendency will
Exactly.
come.
That's what I'm trying to explain to you. So that's what I'm saying to you. When you leave women to do whatever they want and men to do whatever they want, they don't stay together.
No.
Why would they? I don't want to stay with you for the rest of my life. Get away from me.
I'll have
You know
four.
what I'm saying?
I have other options.
Okay. Yeah, you
Yeah, I
would.
can tolerate when I have two wives or three wives. I had two wives before, right? And it's beautiful, man.
Right.
You have two women taking care of you, two women, having your children, man. This lady will raise two, this lady will raise two. It's a social construct, man. Both of my women, they had a man to take care of them, protection and spend money on them. And the children had a father and a mother, and everything was normal, man. There's nothing wrong with having two. Spiders
think-
are chasing.
Do
Yeah.
you think so? You have two wives right now?
Yeah.
You have two
One
wives
Saudi
right
and one
now,
Palestinian. Yes.
and they live together.
No, they have their own houses. Each one of them has her own house. Yeah, I have to spend on two, man. It's not. You think it's fun?
I get it. Do they ever like feel anything about it? Like, do they say like, "Oh, that bitch"? You know what I'm saying?
Man,
To
I am the biggest beneficiary, man. I'll tell you what. Nothing.
Do they have a little? You know what I'm saying? Like against each other, or they love each other. The two girls.
Actually, the attention becomes on me. Each one of them wants to attract me more, wants to please me more. I'm the beneficiary of this relationship. I walk into the house, there's no headache. Hey, welcome home, la 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 la. Everything is fine, no headaches,
Yeah.
no nagging, none of this.
I think yeah, if they have separate houses, I could see where it could be less bad. I guess, especially if
We
they're
have
not.
to.
Yeah, if they expect it. Yeah. I could see that.
And in Islam, I have to be fair with both. In which ways? Let's say I buy a golden ring for one of them, the other one has to have a golden ring, or Allah will it will be against me in front of Allah. You have to be fair, and it's a big liability.
Yeah.
Look, it is fun as a concept, but as a liability, it's a liability, not.
I agree. Some
yeah.
women, I know for a fact, some women would be okay with that, especially if you're taking care of them nice. They
All of them.
They will agree.
All of them. Yeah, let's say you're married and you have another girlfriend. She knows you're married. All of them agree on this. They just say they don't. All of them know you. They know you have a girlfriend and they know you're married, and they approach you.
I don't want to
"Oh,
say
so
all of them because
scary."
I don't want to say all of them because I think it depends on where they are mentally. Some.
Once you are showing in front of the women that you are a caretaker and a provider, and you're opening a house and you have children and you're taking care of a family, all of them want you, man. That's their tendency. That's the natural thing.
I'm gonna just keep quiet on this part.
We have more freedom than you guys do. Huh? That's the normal. Let's be realistic. You got it scary.
I don't know. I know.
I'm just keeping it real, man. Just keeping it real, brother. That's what I'm saying. That's the reality of things. Let's be real.
I would love to hear any women in the chat that want to come up and give their perspective, because you got
Yeah,
two guys here.
yeah, can she take more than one husband? No, she can't. Spider, yeah, ask her. Come up. Let's have a discussion.
Yeah, maybe because you got two guys here. We're talking on your behalf. Maybe we're way off. What do you think, Imad, about, the Quran says, if you fear disobedience, first forsake them in bed, or something like that?
Yes, yeah. First, you forsake them in bed. First you advise them, then you forsake them in bed, and then the last thing is to strike them. Let me tell you about this. Let me tell you why I agree with this.
Sure.
As I'm married and I have a house and a child, right? There's children involved. It's not about you and it's not about me. Okay. These children are going to be raised with complexities, man. You're raising human beings. That house has to be set straight, right? First of all, I will talk to you. Listen, man, we have to do this. We have to do this. The kids, this is not right. This is not wrong. And then the next thing is to avoid them in bed. That's the biggest disrespect you can give for a woman. If a woman approaches you and she offers herself and you say no, hell breaks loose, man. You look like a handsome guy, and I'm sure you've been approached by women that you have refused. You know what the wrath that comes out, right?
It happens for sure. What do you mean you're not?
Yeah, that's the second. That's the second. The last one is about either we destroy the house or let's have a fight. I will fight for my children. Let's say, would you fight for your children? Would she fight for her children? She will fight me, and I will fight her. The last thing, khalas, it's not working out, then we get a divorce, man.
But you can't strike her, though, man. You can't.
What's wrong with the slap, man?
You can't. Because it gets out of hand. It gets out of hand. You can't do that.
No. I'm not talking about walking in drunk and being an idiot.
I know what you mean. I know. Trust me, when I read the Quran, I understand what it's getting at, right? I totally get it. But what I'm saying is that in reality, it doesn't work. Because because what ends up happening, like I said, you might have a lot of self-control, you might have a lot of discipline and maturity, but not all men do, right? And also not all women do. So you might think it's okay. Oh, you're talking back to me, a little tap on the head, and she might be like, "What?" And then she might do it back, and then you guys are in a full-blown fight. You get what I'm saying?
Okay, you want to get a real?
No. You can say whatever you want about yourself. Go ahead.
I'll say my opinion. As being outside the States, I have the freedom to speak.
Go ahead.
Sometimes there are sadistic characters who love being roughed around
that we all know that. That's a different category. That's something completely different.
No, that category exists and they are real.
Oh no,
right?
yeah,
these women.
That's fine.
These women have rights too, man. They have the right to. Right?
No, yeah, but the Quran's not talking about that. The Quran's talking about like when she's not listening to you about something.
Why would she not listen? Why would she not listen when she knows the sequence?
Right.
Right? Let's see. We have an understanding, right? There's a sequence: 1, 2, and 3. The reason why you keep pushing 3, like you're a man, right? Let's say. You come from a hood or from a city?
Yeah, basically, yeah.
In the streets of your hood or your city or wherever you're from, right? There are laws. You get your first chance, second chance, third chance, you're gonna get your ass whipped, right?
Yeah, I get it.
We all know this. Yeah, we all know this. It's a social contract.
That's what I'm trying to tell you. I don't disagree with you in all scenarios, but I just think it's more akin to certain situations and certain people. That's all I can really say.
I agree with that. But at the same time, as a Muslim, as a practicing Muslim, as a believer in Islam and Allah, I see that God has given me my catalog. I'm functioning fine. I'm a successful man.
I'm totally get it. That's what I'm saying. Yeah, but like I said, my concern is, okay, so the Quran is a certain way. Okay, let's say, if I'm being honest, I would think maybe 5% max of people in the world, that's a good model for what the Quran is saying. Outside of that, it's a whole mess. Now you got guys who they don't have any respect from their wives, but they still want to hit them when they disrespect them. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
the wife doesn't even like them. The wife is like, dude, I'm tired of you. I don't even want to be with you no more. And he's like, bah. You get what I'm saying? Then that becomes a different scenario. You get what I mean? You're
Usually,
describing a scenario where you're a certain type of man. The woman is like, "Oh my God, I love you so much. Please hit me." You know what I mean? That's different. That's different.
that's
That's
not what I'm
different.
saying.
That's
Okay,
different.
look, it comes in stages. Before you reach the hitting stage, this Allah tells us, bring حكم من أهله وحكم من أهلها,
Yeah.
which means
Look
a
at
referee from her.
listen to look.
Sorry?
Here's Salumi. Here's Salumi. Salumi has this experience. How you doing, Salumi?
Hello, hi, how are you?
Good, good. Salumi, do you mind?
Good.
Have you heard any of this conversation yet, or you just?
No, I just got
So we're
here.
talking about the Quran, how it tells men, how to behave, and they have to be the leaders, and if the woman's not listening, they could do a little tap. What do you think about that? All that stuff as a woman.
Today's conversation is this one. All of them are talking about women's.
Really? That's actually
Yeah.
good. That's actually a good topic. We should talk about women. Go ahead. Do you want to talk about this, or you don't want to? You don't have to if you don't want to.
Oh, it's okay, I don't mind.
Okay.
But
So
there is no, it's useless to talk about this with the man. Now, what I understand, because, wallahi, to be honest, they say, no, Islam doesn't say beat your wife. It say respect your wife.
he's saying it does say that, and he's saying
It does say that.
yeah, and
Yes,
he's saying
it
that
does.
Oh,
his
he's
women
Muslim?
they like it. He's Muslim, yeah.
His women, they like it.
They like it.
Yeah.
They so happy. Oh my God, Daddy.
Well, I didn't like it.
I don't
I
look.
didn't like it.
A true man will not have to reach such a stage where he has to be physical to be able to enforce his dominancy or to explain his manhood. Manhood is respected. Once a woman sees in you protection, sees in you wisdom, sees in you the smiles and the good treatment and everything, she doesn't want to go there. Let me just keep my man happy and I keep her happy. If I understand my woman right, I know how to please them, I know how to provide for them, I know how to protect them, I know how to make their lives easy. Once I'm providing, women are very, very appreciative of having the right man who can take responsibility, who takes care of his children, and who provides for the house. Women love this.
Yeah.
So you are saying that to show your manhood, you have to beat your wife?
No, beating my wife means I failed in my manhood. If I have to reach there, but once it becomes, I have children, and the house is built for the children, not for me. It's not about me. It's not about her anymore. It's about raising a family. If that family is threatened, and the security and the columns of the house are being shaken, it's my responsibility to get things back in order. If it
How
reaches
you?
where we have to fight, we are going to fight.
So you're going to fight with her, what?
Yes. So who's going to protect the
So don't
children?
you think, instead of fighting or beating her, whatever you do, you can take her to the bedroom and then sit and then talk with her?
That's step number one. Yes, step number one. It doesn't work.
So, I don't know,
You go to step number two.
So what is number 2? To
Make
separate
daddy a
with her,
sandwich.
What is
Step
it?
number two is you make daddy a sandwich.
Make a sandwich.
Step number two is you avoid her.
You avoid
We
her.
call it hajar, which is
So step number 3, you strike her or beat her until
yes,
you
the
got
house
married.
is being shaken and the kids deserve a house. I'm protecting my
The kids
family, I'm
deserve the
protecting the
house.
children,
So you
and
think
I
you're
am protecting
perfect?
her.
You think you're perfect, that she's not perfect. So everything
Nobody's
she do, that
perfect.
is
Here,
only
let
her
me
side. What about your side?
let me reset it real quick. So Salumi, so he's saying this, right? He's saying this. Imagine this. Let's just imagine this. Okay. Let's say he's perfect. Pretend he's perfect, right? Whatever. He's so providing. He provides for you super good. He gets you a house, let's say your own house, and he gives you money to spend. Are you gonna respect him more for that? Just curious. Starting there.
what they think, like for them, okay, providing and giving her everything materially, that's the responsible they think.
Okay.
But as a
Material is part
woman,
of it, and also you need
no,
emotional.
listen,
Yeah,
Habibi. As a woman, I'm a woman, so as a woman, I don't need only material things. I need
yes,
love and care and respect.
yes.
Okay? If you come to providing things, I can go outside and work myself. Let me tell you something. I can take care of my house also. Like
No,
you.
you don't have to go and
No,
obey
listen,
someone
listen.
else.
It's
You don't have
not
to go
about
and
money.
obey your
Let me
boss.
finish, Habibi. It's not
Yeah,
about
tell me.
money, okay? It's about respect. Okay? So we are human beings. We make a mistake, we argue, okay? But
Yeah,
always you guys want to use the force as a discipline. You are a husband, first of all. You need to know that you're not my father. Okay?
yes, yes.
My father can hit me because he is my father. But you are a husband and the father of my kid. So if I did something wrong, okay, your job is to telling me that this is a mistake. You can say that don't do it again. Okay? Also, look, look. Also, if you want, when you get angry, you can leave the house that moment.
100%. The house is
Go
yours.
outside, take some fresh air, and then come back and then talk with her. That is
Exactly.
like other things, right? But no, Islam doesn't do that. You beat her, you
No. Where do you get that from?
you deny her in the bed, okay, and then after that, like I don't know.
Okay, let's have a small exercise. All right, Salome? Let's say I'm your husband. All right. First of all, you said you demand respect. What is the respect that you're expecting from me as a husband who's walking into the house after a long day of work? I walk in. How do I exercise respect towards you? I appreciate your efforts. I tell you you're looking good, mashallah. I love your cooking. What
Yeah.
else do you? What is your perspective of respect for me as a husband walking into the house by the end of the day? I
The
provided
thing,
the house is
yeah,
yours.
look, listen.
Yeah.
Now, it's not only man is responsible to respect woman. Women also have to respect the man. Okay?
100%.
But let me tell you something. Like when you work outside, I don't know what you do. Okay? I don't know who you meet. Maybe you get angry for someone. Maybe someone make you sad or make you angry. Whatever. Okay?
Yes.
So when you come home, if you come with that anger and disrespecting me, I cannot say, oh, habibi, khalas, leave it. It's okay. It's okay. I cannot say that because whatever you give, you will have it. Like it's like what you do. Your action has consequence. Okay, you don't expect me to tell you that, oh, khalas, habibi, just calm down, calm down. I cannot say that because I'm also human. Because I'm also in the house taking care of your children, okay? Cleaning the house, cooking for you, everything. And then when you come home, if you come with that anger that I don't even know what happened outside, so what do you expect for me to say to you?
Why would you believe me as a man with the relationship that we have built up together in the house, understanding you and understanding me? We've been living together for a long time. You know my character and I know yours, right? I know what triggers you and I know at the same time what calms you down and what makes you smile. The same would be in your hands also. As a woman, you are a lot more smarter than me and emotional. Emotionally, as a woman, you've been created different. The capacity of you as a woman versus me as a man. I'm a fighter, I'm a collector gatherer. You are a caretaker. You are more capable of diffusing me and putting me under your control. Women are very strong in controlling men, not by force, by a smile, by a joke, by the environment that she provides. That's your strength, not mine. My responsibility is to come and provide.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Woman can make man calm down, but you come
You can
home and you see some mistake and you slap me. So how
No,
can
I'm
I
not gonna
respond
slap
for
you.
that?
the Islam doesn't say go in. You don't like why you have so much salt in the food, and then I slap you. That's not how it works. First of all,
Look, the
فَعِذُوهُنْ.
problem is it's not about husband and wife. This is about religion, right? We are talking
Yeah,
about.
yeah, I'm
So
Muslim.
the problem is why Islam is allowing for man to beat his wife. That is my
Because,
question.
no,
Why
it's not a
is
problem. It's a
other
necessity.
people look? A Christian can beat their wife. Other religion can beat their wife. Anyone, okay?
I'll tell
I'm
you.
not saying that. I'm
Everybody
just
beats.
saying
No,
because I am
all
a
of them
Muslim.
allow them.
Why is
Christianity
Allah
allows.
allowing them, my
Who
husband,
told
to
you?
beat me?
It's an end. The end of a relationship. We have reached the end where we're starting to beat each other. You understand this? Where are we heading?
So
As
do
a
you think
Muslim,
it's right? You accept
yes,
this law?
yes, it is to protect the children, to protect the house.
To
Sometimes you have
protect
to
the
use
children,
force.
you have to hurt the mother?
Yeah, you know what the police will do if they know where you're living in the States? If you
No.
are in the States and you hurt your children, you know what the government will do to you? They will remove you from the house and they'll penalize you.
Why on earth I will hurt my children? We are talking about me and you, Habibi.
Me and you, that's
husband and wife.
domestic violence. You know what happens in America if you sit
Don't
down and
bring
you
the
reach
kids then. Why are you bringing kids? We are talking about me and you, husband and wife. There is
okay,
no kids here.
why are we slapping? Why am I slapping you? Let's start from there. Let's start from the slap. First, I have to advise you. Then I have to show my anger and get away from you, sleep on the couch. And the last resource is the slapping. Okay? Why did we reach that slapping point?
Host, are you listening? This
I
is
am
why I don't
listening.
want to have a conversation because
I am. But let's say this, brother. 'Cause
blindly he's accepting that. I
think I
have
know.
to hit her. I mean,
Yeah, I
according
agree.
to
Imad,
save
I think the
house.
part that you're missing, Imad, is again. I think you sound like to me like you would be a good example, right? You
Yeah.
probably have you ever? I don't want to ask you this, but you
No,
probably
ask. I've
you
never.
probably
I
would
have
you
never
probably would
touched my
have.
wife.
Okay, you've never touched your wife, for example. Okay,
Yeah, I've never slapped my wife,
perfect.
and I believe in it.
Correct, but you still
That's good.
believe that if your wife got crazy enough, you could do it potentially. Okay, now.
Yes, I have to protect the house.
Okay, no, and I
That's my-
understand.
that's my-
I understand somewhat. I understand that.
Yeah.
The problem that I'm saying that is again, when you take these same rules and you give it to somebody else that's not you, that's
Yeah.
not mature, that doesn't have self-control, that doesn't have whatever. Now it becomes a problem. You get what I'm saying?
Yes, people are different. Yeah, different levels.
Right. So that's why
Yeah.
I'm saying that the religion is it's not taking into account real humans. You know what I'm saying? Real humans, the messiness of reality. You get what I'm saying?
I got you. What happens next? All right. Let's say we reach a phase where I have to slap a wife, one of my wives. All right. Let's say that happens. The second step, Allah says, فَحَكَمٌ مِّنْ أَهْلِهِ وَحَكَمٌ مِّنْ أَهْلِهَا. You get a judge from her side and a judge from his side. A part of my family members, usually it's my father or my brother or my mother, as a judge. And then you get a judge from her side, her mother, her father, her brother, right? And then that authority is taken away from you, and there's a judge committee or judging committee from her family and your family,
Again,
where they
Ahmad,
sit down and they say,
it's still
No.
you're still
It's
talking about in a
no,
you're still
no.
talking about in a
If
perfect
you bring about judgment,
No, I'm talking
okay,
about Islam
it's
now.
always no. If you bring about judgment, okay, it's always go to the man's side, not the woman's side.
that's not what the Quran says.
again, we know that, but it's not working in reality, Ahmad. That's the problem.
Then divorce.
You can't either.
Even to
No,
get
you
a
can't.
divorce
You
is a
can't.
problem, my Habibi. Even to get a divorce because it's Sharia law, you're married with Sharia, with a Sheikh, with something, it's so hard to get a divorce. Especially
No,
if
no, no,
woman ask a
no.
divorce,
Yeah.
yani, hard,
Khula.
no.
It's called khula. A woman asks for divorce, khula. She has the
So
right to,
no.
and it happens immediately.
Nope. It
Yeah,
took me
he's
1 year and a half, Habibi, to
No,
get
no,
the
it's
divorce.
I'm catching your accent. Are you like Somali? What's your accent? What's your background?
I'm from Ethiopia, Habibi.
Ethiopia. Yeah, I get the accent a little bit. I'm Lebanese. I'm from Lebanon. In Lebanon or in Saudi, I'm living in Saudi Arabia currently. In both these countries, we have the option of khula. Khula is the how do you say it in English? Where she can diss you. Yeah, she can just kick you out. Khula is the extraction. The actual word of khula is in Arabic means extraction, like you extract a tooth.
okay.
So the woman has the right to extract the husband, extract him. She
I
can
never heard about that.
khula. Oh, it's available. It's in Islam. ردي عليه حديقته. When one woman came to Rasulullah alayhi salatu wasalam, to Prophet Muhammad, and she told him, I don't like this guy, and there's nothing wrong with him, but just I can't stand him. He said, Khalas, give him back his money and you go on your way. ردي عليه حديقته, give him back his garden. He's scary. One woman came to the Prophet telling him that she doesn't.
I think he was ugly, right?
She says, I believe so, something like that. I'm not sure. She just can't stand him.
Yeah.
She got married to him and she can't stand him. He said, Khalas, give him back his garden. And she just gave him back his garden and she has the right to extract him from her life. I have the option of divorce. She has the option of khula.
Not everywhere,
Because I don't want
Habibi.
to. It's
Not
in
everywhere.
Islam. No, it's in Islam. I'm telling you.
It's not in Islam. If
I
it's
would
not,
extract you
if
surgically.
it's in Islam, no, if it's in Islam, every Muslim have to what? Follow that thing, right?
With
If
Sharia.
it's in Islam. So why
Yeah,
everyone
Sharia.
have
Yeah,
different
Sharia.
opinion about Sharia law?
Depends on the culture. There's a cultural, there's a tribal influence, there's a
Habibi, Ethiopia
cultural
is very
influence.
free country, for example. Okay?
Sorry, you're tribal.
But
Ethiopia is
me,
tribal,
like
right?
I get married in the Sharia, but to get me a divorce, to give me a divorce, it took me 1 year and a half because he refused to divorce me. And also, they say no, if
Okay,
he can't
okay.
divorce you, he can't.
I see it. I see here. So she has to return the meher, right?
Yeah,
Yeah,
the mahar, exactly. Yeah.
What if she
yeah.
can't do that?
Her family will come in. She's not. She's accountable from her family. There's men in her family, her fathers, her brothers. They will come and they, khalas, leave our sister alone, and they give him back what she wants.
Let me see. I'm just gonna look it up what the regulations are for this.
Mm.
One second. It says for a pure khula, the wife does not need to prove fault or specific grounds. She only needs to express that she no longer wants the marriage and offer compensation, usually the return of the meher.
Straightforward. No bars attachment. No excuses. Nothing. Here's your money. Get out.
So
It's that simple.
okay. So basically,
You understand how strong that is?
right. Let me see something. Just because the problem with, I don't know, there's got to be some reason. So why do you think it wasn't working for her then, Iman?
To whom? To Silumi?
Yeah.
Silumi, she's from Ethiopia. Ethiopia usually have a tribal structure. Correct me if I'm getting this wrong, Silumi. Usually in tribals, they have their reputation. He's probably her cousins. They don't want her to. It's not Islam anymore. It's more of a cultural thing. Correct me if I'm wrong, Salumi. So basically, in Lebanon,
It's not about culture. Like my family, they are more religious. They know, like all of them, they are very strong in Islam. So they say they give me a reason. Like first, I didn't ask a divorce directly. I just tell them that this guy I don't like this guy. He's beating me. He's doing something like this. So they refuse to believe me because, like, I remember my uncle said that even if he beats you, that he's your husband. He's the man of
Yeah,
the
that's a
house.
culture. Yeah, that's a
So
cultural
it's
thing.
not a culture, Habibi. Majority of Muslim, wallahi, they are following this. It's not
No,
only
and
Ethiopia. Just check. Majority is Muslim.
I have two
Maybe you can
sisters.
follow
When I knew
another.
one of my sister's husbands beat her, I went up to him. I told him, don't lay a
See,
hand on her. If you have
it's
something,
you.
you come to me, because he wasn't fair.
It's you.
Yeah, I have a
But
sister. I have two
because
sisters.
they said
Yeah,
that,
one of
what did they say?
yeah. When I walked up to him, he never laid a
Um,
hand on her
divorce.
afterwards. It
What?
happened to my
Divorce
sister.
is what do you call it?
So when
Divorce
you
is
say,
is like
hold on,
when you
sisters,
divorce.
let me ask him this. Let me ask him this, brother. So you went and opposed your brother beating up your sister, right?
My brother-in-law,
Oh,
yeah, he beat her up, and
wait. I just found something out. It says here that in classical fiqh, all four Sunni schools, the husband has to agree to the khula.
no, it's not. It's a khula. It's not in his. He doesn't have to accept it. It's enforced. It's called khula, an extraction. You know, we use the word khula. يخلع نعاله, like when you take off your shoe. You understand the actual meaning of the word khula is to be taken out, to be extracted. The actual word itself is the meaning for the man. You're being pulled out, or you're being dismounted. You know, when you remove your shoe, what do you call that? The act of removing your shoe or
No,
removing your clothes. You're
but
being
not in
removed.
every context. Hold on, but not in every context, right?
Culture, yeah, culture does influence. Islam is a human
So there's a
religion.
particular context where you can use the term hula, and then it doesn't mean what you're meaning, right?
No, it always means that.
No, it says here
Always?
classical. I keep asking questions. It says classical Sunni fiqh requires the
He's
husband's
not being truthful at
consent.
this point.
And it says, well, he might be. He not. I don't think he's lying, but because it does say, classical Sunni fiqh requires the husband's consent. But it says that some modern courts do allow for there not to be a husband consent.
No, that he has to sign the papers. He has consent. He has to come and sign the documents, but it's enforced on him. It's not by choice.
That's what
Yes,
I'm
you
saying.
are right.
But this is saying
Yeah.
that in the classical Sunni fiqh, that's not how it used to work. Before, the man could completely disagree, and she can't get out. So they're saying only in modern courts does it where the woman's allowed to do it with her on her own consent.
I told you a hadith about Rasulullah alayhi salatu wasalam on Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him.
No, even
He never asked for his consent.
even in certain Nisa, even according to Ibn Kathir, Al-Qurtubi, and Tabari, you have different opinions on that. So you don't have one opinion on that. That's the point of the host, brother.
Yeah.
Probably, maybe, yeah.
Yeah, so don't say there's only one opinion about it, because you do know that there are different opinions on that.
I'm not aware of the other opinions. My understanding to it is it's like disowning or removing him. You're being removed.
Yeah, but
it's like an
the point
impeachment.
is this, you don't have ijma.
You're being impeached.
You don't have ijma. You don't have ijma on a consensus of this proposition that the host is questioning you. Do you agree, brother?
I am not fully aware of. Yes, I understand what you're saying. I'm not fully aware of what you're saying.
So if you don't, then therefore, if you don't understand that you don't have ijma on this particular issue, you cannot hold one position, because there is no ijma within even the Salaf position.
No, you can. You don't have to have ijma on something.
Okay, so ijma on who? On basis of what? On whose opinion?
Opinions of whom? I have a prophet. I take my religion from my prophet. These guys are scholars who, these guys are scholars who gave their opinion about what they read in the Quran and the Sunnah.
According to your prophet, where did your prophet say it in his Sunnah?
Yeah, the Sunnah said, the prophet said, "Ruddi alayhi hadiqatah." She's like, I can't stand him. They give him back his garden. And that's it. It was over.
quote for me the narration from the Sunnah. From which book? Bukhari, Imam Ahmad, Imam Muslim. Which one?
Write down رد عليه حديقته, give him back his garden.
No. Which from the six authentic Sahih? Which one?
I'm not aware of which one exactly it is
So
in the
again,
narration number.
you are fabricating. You are playing taqiyya right now.
Wait,
Don't
hold on.
accuse me of
Accuse your big-
fabricating.
Hold on,
You're
guys. Hold
accusing
on.
me.
Don't go that far. Don't go that far. He's giving you. I'll look up the word. You said give him back his garden.
Yeah, give him back his garden.
You know,
I'm
there's
telling you
actually
exactly
a
where to find it.
hadith
Yeah.
that tells you not to write down hadiths.
Sis, relax.
Mhm.
All right, this one's Sahih Bukhari 5273. It says, "Will you give back the garden which your husband has given?" Okay, let me put this on the screen 1 second.
Exactly. Yeah, that's
So it says,
the one.
narrated Ibn Abbas, the wife of Thabit bin Qais, came to the Prophet and said, "O Allah's apostle, I do not blame Thabit for defects in his character or his religion, but I, being a Muslim, dislike to behave in an un-Islamic manner if I remain with him." All that Allah's apostle said to her, "Will you give back the garden which your husband has given you as mahr?" She said, "Yes." Then the Prophet said to Thabit, "O Thabit, accept your garden and divorce her once."
Enforced.
So
He
this
had no
is-
option.
Yeah, I get it. So what does it mean here that she doesn't like to
Yeah.
behave in an un-Islamic manner?
She said,
Thank
I
you.
have
I was
nothing to
gonna
do
ask
with
you the
his
same one.
manners.
Hmm?
Sorry?
Yeah, what
I
does
was
it mean?
gonna ask you what he asked you. So go ahead, respond to what he said.
What does
There's
it
an
mean?
echo. I can't hear you clearly. Yeah. What it means to me as a Muslim, as a Muslim, when I read this hadith, it means that she said, I have nothing to do with this character. The guy has nothing wrong with him. There's nothing wrong with his character, with his behavior. The guy is perfect. I just don't like him. And I do not wish to be in an un-Islamic way where I can start, maybe she meant like, I don't like him to an extent where I might be seeing someone else behind him. Or she wants to go and, to behave wrongfully. Starts dating or starts doing something. I just don't like the guy. There's nothing wrong with him.
But that's not true. But that's because if that's the case, let me go with you. If that's the case, would it not be zina?
What is zina? Why is it
Fornication,
zina?
adultery.
Where's
Fornication
the
and
adultery?
adultery.
Where's
Hold on.
the fornication?
If she's married and she doesn't like the husband,
Yeah.
and then without the Sharia, the legal proceedings to divorce, and the divorce proceedings for a woman now.
Yeah, she
if
can do
she's
khula.
looking at hold on, and then if she's going after another man, isn't that zina?
She doesn't have to. Divorce
Isn't
him and
that
go find
zina?
another man.
Yes.
But
So
she can't
brother,
divorce him.
what he's saying is that yes, if she went to another man, that would be zina. So that's why
Yeah,
she's asking
obviously.
for divorce.
She said, I don't want to behave in an un-Islamic way. I don't know what she meant exactly. I
Right, but
wasn't
that
there.
could be an example, basically.
Could be zina, could be I just ignore his rights. Could be un-Islamic way is not to give him his rights as a man. That's un-Islamic. It doesn't have to be zina.
But
Okay.
host, even if she claims that, meaning she has to apostatize Islam in order to fulfill whatever she wants to.
What do you
But
mean?
so long she's a Muslim, no, I mean, if she doesn't want to uphold the rulings of the Islamic law, the Sharia, then she has to apostatize.
Not necessarily. She could just by denying his rights, not doing her duties as a wife.
But
There's
by
so many
denying
ways that she
that, you are
can be
denying the
non-Islamic.
Sunnah of the Prophet and the Quran of Allah. And if you deny those things, are you not an apostate?
No, brother. What he's
Why
saying
do you
is
have
that
only that in
what he's
mind?
saying that the girl, she didn't commit zina yet, but let's
No.
pretend that she's thinking about it, and so she asked for divorce because she's like, I can't, it's getting too much for me now.
Yeah, I
Okay.
can't stand the guy. There's nothing wrong with him, but I just I don't
So
like
then,
him.
okay, I understand you, host. So ask him then, what are the procedures for divorce for a woman then? Is it the hadith you read?
Yeah, just give him back his. Are you gonna give him back his money? Yeah, okay, divorce her. He gave him an order immediately. She's gone. It's that
Doesn't
simple.
say that
A woman
in-
has rights.
So
You don't
I
find that
yes.
within any Islamic
No, guys,
jurisprudence.
we're we're getting caught up because we understand. I agree with the way this guy's reading this hadith, honestly, and I had to look into what because to me it seems pretty clear that she didn't like him, so divorce him.
Exactly.
Now I don't
Yeah.
know. Now I
Straightforward.
don't know. Maybe he said something. Maybe Muhammad said something else later. Because then, why do the four schools of thought disagree on this topic? Then
Yeah,
It's a
get in Nawawi because in Nawawi, for example, in Sahih Muslim, he explains the hadith because there's only conditions that they gave. Let me get the interpretation of El Nawawi. Do you
yes,
take
please.
El
Yeah.
Nawawi, brother?
I'm not ordered to follow Nawawi. I follow the Prophet. And Nawawi is giving his interpretation of what he saw
But
based
he's
on
a
his knowledge
Salaf,
of
and you're a
Quran and
Salaf
Hadith.
too, and you're not allowed to question the Salaf.
Who?
The Salaf
The Salaf. No. Nawawi is not from the Salaf.
is from who?
The Salaf are Abu Bakr, Umar, Uthman, Ali, the Prophets.
So are you Shia or Sunni? So we can
I'm
understand.
Muslim. I don't follow Shia or Sunni. I'm
No,
Muslim.
no, you cannot hold. You cannot
Why
hold.
can't?
You can
it's all right, brother. Just
see,
bring
see,
it's
see,
brother.
host.
Just
See,
brother. Just bring it. You don't have to prove it to him necessarily. If he doesn't want to take from Nawawi, he doesn't have to. Just bring the thing.
no,
from him.
because if
No,
I
I
bring
think
it, you will say I don't accept
I
it.
listen to all of them, but I follow only the Prophet. The Hadith is super clear, right? That's what I follow. I follow the Prophet.
Which books of the prophets do you follow? So I can understand. So I can get you from the books you agree with. Because if I bring something, you say I don't agree with this. I'll bring the Shia books. You say I don't agree with this.
Do you see the Hadith that's being put on the screen?
So which books of
The
Sunnah
Hadith
do you
is
agree
right
with?
there. Hadith Sahih.
Okay,
Any Hadith
okay.
that has
Hadith as Sahih, I understand. Which books apart from Bukhari? You accept everything in Bukhari, right?
it's not about Bukhari or Muslim. It's about the narration.
You see, host?
Brother, just bring it. So
He's
we can
quoting
understand.
Bukhari.
Brother, it's fine. You don't have to just bring the thing.
Give me a second.
No, scary. My logic is any Hadith that I take from a Prophet, I have to make sure the continuity of the Hadith.
I agree with you, but the
Yeah,
problem is
that's the
that
only thing.
I think the problem is that my understanding is that there's only 4 schools, right, or something like that, 4 or 5 schools that you would take from for fiqh.
I don't have to take from schools. Yes, there are 4 or 5 scholars who went deep into a lot of things.
Right.
But some of they differ in minorities. The majority of the things they are in line.
Yeah.
And some of them, this guy sees this guy sees that. It's an opinion of them.
I
have the Quran.
I think the problem is we're still gonna go back to the same thing, right? Like maybe you are doing Quran correctly, and maybe your interpretation ends up working the best, but there still exist other interpretations, right?
Well, I agree 100%. There's schools, and I don't follow schools. That's why you asked me, are you Sunni or Shia? I said I'm Muslim.
Right.
I don't follow schools.
Yeah, I get you. My biggest complaint is always going to be the same thing, that I don't think the religion maps out perfectly to everybody. So for some people,
It's very straightforward, man. If you avoid schools and avoid opinions, and you just
You know,
read and follow, it's straightforward.
this mahir is like buying things. For example, like let's say you buy a laptop, okay, from the shop, you like it, you buy it. And then you use it as much as you can, like you like it, whatever, like, and then it got spoiled. And then you
That's
go back
not
to
what it is.
the shop. You say
No.
that this thing is not working, so give me back my money. That
You
person
know
will return your money.
You know how much I paid Mar for my wives?
So you pay for your wife, okay?
Yeah,
Let me hear you.
1 golden
You
real. 1 golden
okay?
coin.
1 golden, even 10 golden. Let me tell you.
I'm a millionaire. I'm a millionaire.
Okay,
I paid,
mashallah, mashallah, Allahumma
Alhamdulillah.
barik, okay?
I paid
Allahumma barik.
one golden coin. You know what that means?
It's okay, Allahumma barik. Let me ask you. You
Yeah.
pay that money, and you damage that woman. You used her, and then she said that, "Khalas, this guy is abusing me. I want to go back to my family." So you're asking your money for what?
It depends.
You damaged her. You damaged
What do you-
her.
what do you mean by I
ruining
damaged
her
her?
life, everything. Maybe let's say that you beat her. Maybe she have some bruises or health issue. Okay. But
first
she
thing-
said, "Khalas, I don't want to stay. I want to
Okay,
go back to my family." And then you asking the money.
Salome, when someone
Is it
approaches I have a daughter, right? She's 16 now, right?
Yeah,
And
Allah
if
is
someone, yeah, I'm eventually my daughter is gonna be married, and I have two sisters that have been married, right? When a person comes and approaches and asks the hand of my daughter in marriage, what do you think I will do as a father? I will not accept anyone. I told everyone the mahar of my daughter is one golden coin. That's how much, $300?
We
I
are
don't
for
care. It's
sale.
not about the mahar. It's not about the mahar to me. One golden coin
طيب طيب يلا اوكي كمل معلش.
yeah, I'm بقول لك شو القصة يعني. So basically, one golden coin is the mahar of my daughter, and announced it to everybody, and everybody knows I have a very beautiful daughter.
That is
Alhamdulillah.
false.
Okay.
Host, do you
Wait,
do you
let
understand when
him
he said
finish,
mahara?
please.
What?
Do you understand when he said mahara?
No, what is that?
Marriage. So he will give his daughter for a coin in marriage.
What's a
Yes.
coin? What's a coin in this
A
case?
golden coin, a golden dollar. I don't know what do you guys have.
One
much-
dollar
how much is that?
for
How much is
for
that?
his wife to be married.
$1.
No. It's like $300 or so. One golden coin.
You give your what? You give your daughter
Good
for
and good according to
$300?
who?
Yes, my wives, both of them, one golden coin, around $300,
But you
1,000
said-
riyals almost. And my daughter is the
That's
same. Yeah,
more- that-
whoever
that's
wants to.
more
Wait,
than
I thought,
marriage.
so why were you saying you're a millionaire? I thought you
I
were
am
saying
a
you gave them a
millionaire.
lot. But so why'd you give them
No, no,
$300?
It's the symbology of you are one golden coin. To me, it's not about money.
Ask him if this
And
Shia.
my
Ask
daughter,
him if this Shia.
my daughter,
He's
my
not a
daughter,
Shia.
whoever wants to marry my daughter, I'm asking for one golden coin.
Why?
That's my daughter. It's a symbol. I don't care about the money. I'm gonna make sure he's a man. I'm buying a man. I'm not selling it. I'm not.
But
I'm not
wouldn't
gonna.
I thought
No,
the whole
okay,
I
no,
thought
no,
the
no.
whole point
Okay,
of the
Habibi.
meher was to prove
No,
that
if
you're a
you
man.
ask one gold, okay, one
Exactly.
gold, 1 million, okay? Malish, it's
Yeah.
okay. And then you give your daughter for this man, okay?
Yeah.
So you are the father. So
Yeah.
you give your daughter, and then that man you didn't like he didn't be like as you think, like he abused your daughter, he beat her, or he whatever he do. And
Oh, you
she
think I'm
came
not gonna
to
get to
you.
meet him?
She came to you. Let me خلينا
Yeah.
نكمل حبيبي. She
كمل
came to
كمل.
you. She said, "Dad, this guy is abusing me. I don't want to stay with him." Okay.
Yeah.
And then, okay, you want to make her divorce, and you have to give that money back for
Yeah.
him.
One golden coin.
What, as
Fuck
a
off.
gift? Thank you
I'll
so
give
much
it to
for
him.
abusing
Here's
my
your golden
daughter.
coin. This is how simple I can get rid of my, give my daughter her freedom.
No, you are appreciating him. That thank you so much for
No,
abusing my
one golden
daughter.
coin.
Here's the
Here's your
gold and
golden coin
the
back.
money. Enjoy your life.
No, it's not about money, Salumi. It's not about money.
Wallah,
أنا
it's
when I
about
was
the money. It's about the money,
it's not.
Habibi. It's about the money.
No, it's not about the money. I'm telling you.
Okay,
It's not about the money.
let me ask you. Let me
Yeah,
ask you
for
this:
sale.
Would you give your 7-year-old daughter for makara?
I'm sorry.
For
I
a-
didn't
for a
I didn't
coin?
catch
Would
your
you do that?
question. Yeah, repeat your question.
Would you give your 6-year-old daughter for makara for a golden coin?
Why you're calling a 6-year-old? I don't have a 6-year-old girl.
I know you don't have, but would you?
Why are you asking a hypothetical question?
It's not a
Would you give
hypothetical.
your
prophet did it.
12-year-old would you
No,
give your
No,
it's
his
not a
12-year-old
logic
girl
is
pregnant?
different.
Come
His
here,
It's not a
logic is
I
just
hypothetical.
I
giving
understood the
example.
question. Come here. I got you. Would you let
Okay,
your
I'm
12-year-old
asking.
get
Oh,
pregnant?
hold on.
No, wait.
I'm
Come here.
asking you
I
on the basis
understand.
of what your
No, I
prophet
just
did.
got what
So now
what
let me
you're
ask
hinting to,
you.
man. I caught your drift. Come here. Would you let your
You see the
12-year-old
panic
be
now?
pregnant?
See how panicking it is?
Wait,
So
now
I'm
answer
No, I'm
it.
gonna
not
repeat my
Hold
question
on.
again.
Okay,
I'm
okay,
giving it
go
back to
ahead.
your
Go
face,
ahead, let
man.
it. Go ahead. He's asking you a good question. Go ahead. He said, "Would you let your?" What'd you say, Iman?
Look, Mary, when
So
she got
I'm asking you because
Mary, when
your
she got pregnant with
prophet.
Jesus, peace be
Hold
upon
on,
him, she was
hold
12
on,
years old.
brother.
But she
It's
was a
not about
virgin
Jesus.
though.
Here we go now.
Muhammad, the
12
false
year old
prophet,
man.
suckled on penis.
Hey,
She was a
hey,
virgin.
chill the
Muhammad,
man.
the
Chill the man.
She was a
Can I ask
virgin.
him the question again, host?
Yeah, called. So this is what he's saying, like, because I already asked him this earlier. So he's saying, okay, we live in a culture where that's wrong, right? To do what you just said,
Yeah,
6-year-old.
yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
But at the same time, he said, in the culture that we live in, young girls are still doing it, right?
Yeah.
and they're
But it's
getting pregnant
mahara. If
anyway.
it's mahara, it's an obligation in Islam. If it's mahara, because the Prophet did it, meaning he is the best of example. So my question is still valid. I don't care
Yes,
how
it
you
is
view
still valid,
society right now.
100%.
Society is hold on, brother. Society is not determined by what we do as kuffars or whatever we are. Society is
Yes, you are
determined
kuffar, yeah.
according to a Muslim, it's determined by the actions and the stipulations of a prophet. Yes?
Let me ask you a small question. I asked the same thing to Scary, right?
Yes or no?
Let me give you the
Yes
actual
or
reality.
no?
Let me give you reality is gonna be very shocking.
I
to you.
can talk to this guy. Okay, host, you have
Yeah,
it, man.
once you
Just
give
let
a
him
choice,
answer, Colt. He's not being unreasonable. He's giving you answers. Go ahead.
I'm giving you the answer. Just don't want to listen. Once American girls were given the choice of a
Host,
12-year-old
did
and
I
a
ask him of
13.
American girls or did I ask him
Just
about his
brother,
Yes,
prophet?
but just
America.
he's
Listen.
not your child, Colt. Let him just give his answer however he wants. Just let him answer.
Right? When in America they gave children 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 years old, when they get pregnant, they gave them the freedom of choice. In America, they chose to become mothers. That's why you have something called teenage pregnancy. It's becoming a well-known issue. So basically, if you give the choice and the freedom for a girl who's 12, 13, 14, 15 years old, she chooses
Okay,
to
does
have the
America
baby.
follow
The
the
only
pattern
thing
of the
that you
But
prophet?
do
Imad,
is you
Imad,
deprive her.
okay.
Discipline.
All right, we
Yeah.
got you, Imad. But again, you're still talking about, like I said earlier, this is still teenagers, right? Yeah, we know
Yeah,
teenagers from like 14, 15, 16, they might do stupid things. We get that.
exactly,
But in the
exactly.
Quran and the
Host,
Hadith is talking
host,
about
the
6-year-olds
the
and
best question you
9-year-olds.
ask him is
No,
does
no, it doesn't say about
America
6-year-old.
follow the conduct of
It
the
does say
It's
prophet, peace be
different.
and blessing be upon him?
No, it doesn't. It
What do
doesn't.
you mean it doesn't
It
say?
does say
It
6-year-old.
You
doesn't
didn't know
say
that?
6-year-old.
Yes,
No,
it
no.
does.
In the Quran, it doesn't say. Where?
No, in the Hadith.
Please show him us.
In the hadith of Aisha.
Yes.
Yes. It's
Yeah, she said,
6-year-old.
one time she said
She
6,
was
one time she
6.
said 9.
She was
No,
6
six was
when
marriage,
she
9 is
made nikah with
consummating.
Muhammad, and he
Look,
consummated the marriage when she was 9.
both ways, she stayed with Prophet Muhammad for 3 years. You know what does it mean to have a girl 3 years in your
It
bed and you
doesn't
don't touch her,
matter.
No,
and you
She
don't
was
touch her
6
for
brother,
She
3
and
was
he was
years?
playing with
9 when she
dolls.
married.
Shut
brother,
up.
she
You
was
got
a
the point?
baby. She was a baby. What do you
She's a
mean 3
kid.
Not
years in
back
your
in the
bed?
days. No, back in the days. I'll
Bro,
ask you
a
a small question.
6-year, but now
Scary.
you're Ahmad, no, because now I know you're lying. Now I know, because I could tell that you don't believe. You're not gonna tell me you're gonna see a 6-year-old in your bed and be like, oh man, like I can't control myself. Like, come on, bro.
That's not what I'm saying.
Okay,
No,
what are you
no.
saying?
Look,
What are
if
you
you're
saying?
what I'm saying is, if you're hinting to pedos, right, of a pedo behavior, right, that's what most of the people who attack Islam hint towards that idea. Let's say if you are in that tendency and you're actually, this is who you really are, right? Once you have a 6-year-old in your house, accepted by her father, and everybody, the whole area around you and your whole tribe understand that she's your wife, right? And then you do nothing for 3 years, 1,006 days. You got the point? Then where's your pedophilia then? He waited
Okay, but
till
then
she
okay,
matured
but
physically.
wait,
Wait,
Ahmad.
he
Okay,
went.
okay,
No,
wait,
no,
guys,
he
wait.
went
Okay,
so
Ahmad.
long,
Okay,
but
okay.
sorry.
As weird as that is, because brother, you have to think. First of all, you have to see a 6-year-old, and you have to say, "I want that to be my wife." That to me is already crazy.
All right.
Number two.
Let's see how.
Number two. Okay, you wait 3 years. She's still only 9.
She's still 9.
All right, good. Can you do me one thing? Go on Google and search for the youngest marriage age and who were these people.
Okay,
Brother,
It's too
hold
expensive.
on. Let me just hold
Scary.
on. Let's just read the hadith first. Let's read the hadith. Khadijah died 3 years before the Prophet departed to Medina. He stayed there for 2 years. So then he married Aisha when she was a girl of 6 years of age, and he consumed the marriage or consummated the marriage when she was 9.
Yeah.
Okay, this is terrible.
I feel like
Okay,
he's okay with that.
I want to say something, host. Hold on. Now,
A 50
based on what you raised,
year old man, Imad. Come on.
I'm a 50-year-old man,
based
man.
on based on based,
So
based
you
on
want
what
to
you
marry
raised,
a
hold
male?
You wouldn't be with a
I'm 50,
9-year-old.
man.
You wouldn't be with a 9-year-old.
Oh,
Me
wonderful.
personally, no. It's we live in different ages. Scary.
Yeah, but
This,
sometimes
but
you have to
this,
think
but this
logically.
is Sharia, and this is Sunnah.
Sharia, yes. Okay.
Yeah.
So
You-
Imad,
you-
Imad, let me say this to you. Maybe this will help you out. Okay, based on what the Hadith says, according to the four schools of jurisprudence, you, a Sunni, by the way, regardless, even you're a Sunni, Surah Al-Talaq, ayah 4. All the Mufassirin, all of them agree. Al-Nawawi, in his interpretation, even for this verse, makes ijma according to the interpretation of Surah Al-Talaq, ayah 6, and all the Muslims, scholars, the Tafsir, they
Yeah.
agree. Hold on. They agree
I'm
because
listening.
it goes worse. Hold on. Imam Malik, Hanafi, Al-Shafi, even the schools of Hanbali, they agree. You can marry even a girl from as age as she's in the mother's bosom, suckling. And then they all agree based on Surah Al-Talaq, and they give from the hadith of Sahih Bukhari, which my brother read, that it doesn't matter the consummation, and they give two conditions. If the guardians accept the marriage because the infant cannot consent, and then they give another criteria. Imam Al-Nawawi says, now listen to this, brother. Imam Al-Nawawi says, it's okay to marry, even have relations with an infant, so long it does not cause her harm. And here are the four schools: Maliki, Shafi, Hanbali, and the fourth one. They say, here's what they say: it's okay to even marry a girl who's 4 or 5 or 6, and the age doesn't matter, so long you do not cause harm or injury to her. Meaning, if she can endure sexual intercourse, you're
Yes.
permitted to do it.
Yeah, if she's
But you
go-
can marry a girl as far as young as she is in the cradle.
okay. What do
Do
you
you
believe?
accept that?
If she's 12 years old, is that okay?
No, I didn't say 12. I
Why
said
did Mary get
as
pregnant
young
when
as
she was
is
12
in the
years
cradle.
old?
Okay,
As
Okay,
young
what-
as she is in the cradle.
Imad, now you're being silly, Imad. Come on, he's asking
I'm
you.
not
he's
being
saying,
silly.
He's
I'm not
saying
being
this,
silly.
He's saying that the four schools agree that she could even be 4.
Even
man,
in the
there's-
cradle,
there-
a suckling infant, you can marry her.
Because
Is
now,
that
look,
true?
Imad,
Cole,
look,
Cole,
this is
that-
what I'm hearing. I'm gonna.
no,
We
no.
have to talk about. Hold on. Let me just say this. We're talking about. We have to talk about the dirty details here. Unfortunately, so what
Yep.
they're saying is, as long as the girl doesn't get hurt, it doesn't matter
Yeah.
the age, even 4.
Yes.
So
You
we're
can have
talking-
intercourse with her, yes.
So we're talking about, and I had to watch a video on this, unfortunately, where it says that at that age, a woman's canal is only less than 2 inches. Okay. So essentially, what they're saying is, if a man is very small, then he can even do it with a baby. That's basically what it ends up being.
What?
No, that's not what it is. No.
Okay, go ahead.
Yeah. Cold, let me ask you a small question. I can hear an African accent in your English. What part of Africa are you from?
Yeah, I'm from Zambia, my brother.
Zambia. In Zambia, you have tribal areas, right?
No.
Zambia.
No.
You don't have tribal areas. You don't have rural areas and stuff like this away from the cities.
Oh, if you say those rural areas, yes, then yes.
Yeah,
Villages.
they're available. Yeah, usually they are in tribes or in families and in small congregations. Correct?
No.
Okay, in those areas, at what age do they marry? Now, in this day and age,
above 20, 21.
above 20, that's too late. Above 20, 21, man. That's too old.
It's 2020. I stay here. You're asking about me. I stay here, and I'm telling you, because I was from the village yesterday.
Okay, probably. 2021 is very old. What do they do in Zambia?
It's very
That's
old.
20,
it's
20,
very old.
20 is very old.
Let me
Yes.
let me ask you this. Hold on, Matt. I do have a wait, Matt. I do have a question. So, let's
Yes.
say if a girl gets betrothed at the age of 6, then what happens? She's 6. She's married, right? Then the guy he consummates at 9.
Yeah.
Do you think that she's really consenting at any point in time during that process?
No, not really.
Okay. So like.
Yeah, there are men in her life, her father, and her family.
Muslim.
They are the one who consent to the marriage.
Host, very funny.
Imad,
Yeah,
I
how is the marriage being
I
done?
think you know it's wrong, but you are not ready
I'm
to
not,
accept
no,
it.
look, I'm not saying it's right. I'm not saying it's right at this day and age, right? Let's go back 400 years back, okay? Let's assume we are 400 years back. I have a farm where I'm raising goats and sheep. I have a piece of land that I'm farming corn or whatever. I'm living a life 400 or 500 years ago.
To
Right?
establish your
The-
point, can you show us, other than Muhammad, somebody who married a 6-year-old kid?
Oh, 3 years old, man. Google it. It's scary. Google it.
No,
What is the
show
youngest
us.
age of marriage?
It's
In the
fine.
You will
Arabian
be
Peninsula.
surprised, man.
Keep going. I want to
Queens
hear.
and kings.
I want to hear his example that he was going. Where are you going with your example?
Yeah, basically, when I'm in a, let's say back in the days, the idea is to have a stable life for me to be able to provide, and the amount of accountability and responsibility from a woman in the house. You know, it's very simple. Life is very simple. We don't have cars, we don't have this. To sustain life and to have a household is very simple. Yeah.
Right. Mm-hmm.
So what I'm saying is back then, the necessities of both the man and the woman, men used to get married at 13 and 14 years old, man. You think men will always be 50? The guy is 30.
No,
Host,
okay.
host, I have a question.
Wait,
Can I-
no. Wait, let me ask him
Wait,
because he was talking about the age of the 400 or whatever he's
Wait,
saying.
sister,
Yeah,
I just want to
you
let,
grandmother,
sister. Wait, hold
Habibi,
on, guys.
just
Wait,
listen.
hold on,
Listen,
I just want to,
listen.
hold on. I think Ecclesing's gonna have a quick question, real quick. Go ahead, Ecclesing.
Yes, I have a question. Thank you so much, host. The question is, I have a friend that wants my daughter. You understand? And my daughter is 6, so he said he wants my daughter.
Yeah.
And then I gave him my daughter, and then he married my daughter and
Why
had.
would you do that? Why would you?
Yeah,
do that?
I
I
wouldn't
get
marry
it.
your daughter,
I
man.
like it.
It's not my. Yeah, I wouldn't accept your daughter,
Anyway,
man.
keep
No,
going. Keep
no,
going.
I
Keep going.
yeah, I
Yeah,
like the
continue,
guy.
continue.
I like the guy. So I gave him, and then he consummated the marriage at 9, which is fine, no problem. So I asked for his own daughter. His own daughter is 14 years. And then he said, no, his own daughter is too young.
Ah, okay.
I
I see
should,
where you're
is
going.
that just fair?
Yeah. I see where you're going with this. So Fatima, right? Basically, Fatima, I think it is.
Yes, is that
Yeah,
fair, Iman? Is that
Oh
fair?
yeah. No, that's not fair at all.
It's you have the
So
choice once you're.
can I speak now?
Yeah. Go ahead. So,
Thank you, host.
Okay.
Thank you. I'm dropping host.
Okay.
Thank you.
Yeah, I want to answer your question.
Ahmad?
Stay. Yeah.
Ahmad Habibi,
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, Habibi.
can
Go
I
ahead.
ask you something?
Yeah, sure.
So now you are saying that in that generation things are different. I accept
Yes.
that, okay? But you forget one thing, that we are talking about Muhammad. We are talking
Peace be
about the
upon him.
last messenger. Let me finish,
Yes.
Habibi. Right? So we are
Yeah.
following him. Muhammad, he talk about the future, right? What is going to happen at the
Yes.
day of judgment. He talk about the Dajjal. He talk about Isa. He talk everything about the future. Sah?
Yeah. So.
So that means he is the last messenger. So he have to be like he knows everything what is going to happen in the future. So tell me one thing, okay?
Yeah.
When he married Aisha, he didn't know that this marriage is going to be questioned in the future by Muslims and other religions.
Perfect
How
question.
he
Very
didn't
nice.
know that is not going to
I
be
know he
questioned
knows.
if
He knows.
can't
Have you
talk
heard
about
about
the Dajjal
Epstein
and other
Island?
things?
That's a good question.
Yes, he
How
knows.
he
He
didn't
knows.
know?
Have you heard about Epstein Island?
Yes,
What is
brother.
that?
We heard about Epstein Island.
Okay.
Yes.
Do you know that such thing is still existing?
Sorry?
Do you know that such thing is still existing till this day? presidents of countries and big businessmen,
But
they
doesn't
are
mean
doing
it's
this.
right.
Habibi, we
Does
are
it
talking
exist or
about
not?
Muhammad. Where are you
But what's your
going?
point with that? What's your point with that, Iman?
What's
My
your
point with
point?
that, if you have such, like I said, some people, some men like older women, some people like them young, some people like them really young, some people like them really old. That
Okay.
preferences is a human factor.
So what?
When you have such tendencies, you get married. When you get married, you don't consummate the sex until she is capable of having such an intercourse. This happened yesterday
Imad,
at
but
Epstein Island.
but you agreed with me earlier that that means she's
Habibi,
not.
we are talking about religion and
It's
we are
not for
talking about
it's
the
not
She's
for
not.
person we are
overseas.
following.
Imad, but she's not consenting in that case. You already said
Let
that
me
she's
ask you a
not.
small. Yes. I am saying it's not consent. I'm agreeing with you. I'm not saying no. It's not consenting. It's her parents who are consenting to her marriage,
That's a
right?
problem. That should be illegal.
I'm not at this day and age. I'm not with the idea of getting married to a young woman, right?
So it
But
should be illegal.
does it exist or not?
Yes, but it should be illegal. And the ones you're talking about are not getting married. They're and the kids,
Why
the parents
not?
are not involved because they're
Why
stealing them.
not?
They're kidnapping children.
Then if
That's
you have,
different.
let's say if you have such a tendency, and then you have the option of getting married rather than doing what you did in
Brother,
Epstein
no,
Island,
you can't. Are you saying that we need to accommodate?
legalize it,
We need to
legalize it. Yeah?
we need to accommodate
Love is
pedophiles?
love, bro. Love
No,
is love. You know.
brother, no, hell no. Okay, now you lost me. Now you lost
like
me.
you guys say, love is love, man. Isn't it?
No,
What do you say? What do you say when two men love each other?
No, hell no, hell.
From the same concept.
No, hell
Let me
no.
ask you a small question. Remove the age difference, and let's put it in a gay envelope. In a gay envelope, right? Love is love, bro.
No,
What's
no,
wrong?
that's
Yeah,
not
love
love.
is love, man.
Because the consent is the issue. In the gays, they're both consenting gays, but in this case, the little girl.
These guys have tendencies. They are born that way. They are born to love very young children.
No, hell no, hell no.
Let's.
Hell
Why
no.
you
Why not?
thinking
Why
gay?
not?
Hell
Let's
no,
put
hell
it in
no.
a gay envelope.
Okay,
Remove
no,
the
let's
age
stop.
and put it gay.
Imad, you lost me here. That's where you lost me. That's it.
No, that's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is Islam is the treatment for everything, including this kind of people, including getting married to an older woman. Khadija, peace be upon her, he married her when she was older. He married what you call it?
I can't. Okay, guys, I have to wrap it anyway. I do have to. I'm done. Thank you,
Brother,
guys. Thank you.
can
Your
I say
freedom,
something
your freedom of
about? Can I
speech is
say the
limited.
last one?
Huh?
Can I just make one comment about what he said?
What?
I just want to make one comment about what he said, and this is for
Yeah.
all you guys listening. The marriage between Khadija and Muhammad was a scam, because according to the interpretation, or even as the Islamic scholars, Khadija made and Muhammad fabricated and made their father drunk to the point that he was drunk, and it lied to him that he is the one authenticating the marriage of Khadija to Muhammad.
The stories that they tell you to hate Islam is
No,
unbelievable.
It's a true story. It's a true story. I actually read this before.
Read Surat al-Nabawiyah. Read Surat al-Nabawiyah.
Which one?
They tell you. Surat al-Nabawiyah. Either
Sirah
the life of the
al-Nabawiyah,
Prophet
okay.
or
Okay.
Surat al-Nabawiyah, yes. And
Yeah,
then
I got
they
you.
tell you Muhammad and Khadija fabricated the lie that they got married by the authority of Abdullah. Abdullah was drunk. He woke up and he told them, "Hey, you married us." When they fabricated the lie because they got him drunk, so you're lying.
Hey, brother.
The marriage.
Why
about-
am I lying, man?
Brother.
Yo, chill out, man.
Call, it's fine.
The
He didn't
hate
even know
these
about
guys
this
have for
story.
Islam, man. Oh
He
my
didn't know the
God.
story. It's fine, guys. It's fine. All right, I'm gonna wrap here. Imad, thank you for coming up, man. I appreciate
Why
it.
the Muslims
Love you,
lie,
bro.
man?
Love you.
Called, thank you for coming up. Salumi, thank you as well.
Okay, thank you.
All right, so this is what I heard today, guys. This is what I heard. Okay, this is what I heard. Okay, Islam is a rule book for basically. It's basically a rule book for warriors. We could just put it that way. If you're a warrior out there and you're how can we put this? If you're the type, if you're a man's man, you know what I'm saying? And if you're a man's man and women just like you and they're like, yeah, you know what? Hit me, daddy. Okay, yeah. Maybe it works in that scenario. I don't know. My issue is that I don't think that that rule book applies to all men, especially those who don't have any self-control. I think it gives them too much freedom to interpret the verses however they want. They automatically see themselves as higher than the woman, and the woman has to be submissive just because the Quran says so. And it removes the idea that the man, because what the guy was trying to tell me, he's like, look, if you're a perfect man, then you're going to get a perfect woman and everything's going to be perfect. But we all know that's not reality. That's what I'm hearing. The other thing about the child marriage completely lost me there. And I think he knows that, right? Unfortunately, yes, you do have scenarios where if you lean too far to one side, like we did in America, we're going to have a bunch of, like, unfortunately pregnant teenagers, right? But then to say because of that we now have to allow 6-year-olds to get married, I think that's a stretch, okay? So once again, I just don't think religion is the answer in this case. And unfortunately, Islam is tied to the example left by the Prophet Muhammad, which is what causes a majority of the problems that we're seeing today. So I'm gonna wrap it there. I appreciate you guys for watching today. For anybody who's on YouTube, we finally got the internet back upgraded. So we're gonna be streaming live to YouTube regularly again. But yeah, I appreciate you guys. We'll come back tomorrow. Thank you. Quit, cancel, confirm, save. Okay. YouTube. Thank you, Ben. I appreciate you. Sorry that I haven't been here, guys. It was just my internet was slow, so I couldn't do YouTube and TikTok at the same time, but we just fixed it. So we should be back on regular schedule. Take care, guys.